I don't know what the scene's like in Delaware, but I'll give you props.
Yeah, hey, man. You know.
Yeah, you got agency. You can say yes or no to whoever you want.
It's true. Yeah, I am my own woman. Thank you.
Right. That's right.
Damn, I
believe in
never felt
yourself.
so fucking empowered, guys.
I heard that
You guys are
song.
all right.
I heard that song today.
What, the independent women song?
No, the Man, I Feel Like a Woman song. It was on
yeah.
somebody's DeWalt speaker outside.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh man.
Dude, she actually just made a comeback recently. I saw her interviewing somewhere, and I was just like, yeah, dude, her laugh is horrendous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It is brutal.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it's like,
I
shut the
saw her,
fuck up.
she was on,
that laugh.
Ugh.
she was on Conan once.
Yeah.
And as soon as it came out, Andy Richter was just like, I was like, wow, dude.
She's a pretty Canuck, though.
Something about Canada, dude.
See it off that hockey rink.
Yeah. Right.
I'm telling you. We
Uh-huh.
welcome to the Irrelevant and Illiterate podcast. Oh, wait, before we start,
We
can you
should-
pronounce the name? Oh, Octas?
Octus, you got it.
Octus. Cool.
Do we need headphones or no?
Can if you want.
Can. It's optional.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know.
I find it helps me not talk over people, and you can hear the fun sound effects.
Oh, okay.
We do have
Okay.
fun sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not. They're kind of fun.
But I didn't see you're trying to have them on. You're not even trying.
Not yet.
So I didn't know if
I'm
we
the
should or
one
not.
more prone to talk over people. That's why I do it. Well, fuck, I don't want to be odd man.
All right, let's put them on.
No. Oh, God damn it. You sons of bitches.
Fucking sheep.
Anything to be a contrarian.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you.
I like one on, one off now.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, you.
Down with that.
Yeah, now it is a little oppressive. Not gonna lie to you.
That's that old school like radio feel to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Welcome to the Irrelevant and Illiterate podcast, brought to you by Pickles Premium Pickles for
Fuck
all your
yeah.
brine cucumber needs.
Get brined, idiot.
Get brined, idiot.
Coolest catchphrase.
I'm telling you, it's like the brined leading the brined.
Are you really sponsored by a pickle company?
Oh yeah,
Yes, we are.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I did not know that, but now I'm even more excited.
it's a
Love it.
CEO is a 14-year-old boy.
Wow.
Shout out Xavier.
Shout out to Xavier, dude. Tell he's a go-getter, dude.
Crushing it.
He's
Yeah.
a good guy, dude.
He will never stop crushing.
I like a quality pickle. So
Yeah, he's working on getting us a bucket for the studio
Oh, hells yeah.
because I just want people to walk in here so I'd like
that was on my rider. I'm
fresh
out.
dill, fresh dill.
I'll put the fucking soundboard under the table to fit that on there.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if it's this
Staple.
tall, dude.
Ron,
Ron.
yeah.
We got Bob and Ron.
I wanted to say
Yeah.
Ray for some fucking reason.
Almost.
I'm a douche. Welcome to the Irrelevant and Illiterate podcast, take 2. Sponsored by Pickles Premium Pickles for all your brining needs. Today we have from Philadelphia's doom metal band Oktas, Bob, and Ron.
Correct.
Boys, thanks for coming down and hanging with us.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks for
No
having
problem.
us.
Beautiful drive.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's pleasant.
There's
Very
trees
green.
and stuff.
Yeah.
we
this
do.
area does
We're
that.
arbor as fuck, dude.
Yo, Delaware is
Love it.
mad green.
It is arbor as fuck. Now,
Great.
one thing I wanted to ask right off the bat, because I did a deep dive into listening to the band and everything, but I want to know for real, how much of a pain in the ass is it to carry around a cello to shows?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Probably
she
the
carries it.
lightest thing.
Fuck.
Also,
yeah.
it doesn't weigh that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hollow, bro.
Oh, good fucking. I didn't even think of that shit.
Well, while you're on the subject of heavy stuff, though, 3 8x10s, a 4x12, and a 215, and my drums and my hardware. That's where the heavy stuff happens.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. The cello is very incredibly light.
Wait, did she
Yeah.
run a cabinet too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
What a G. That is awesome.
If you're gonna do it, you might as fucking do it.
Go bigger.
All in.
Do you think she's ever like compelled to just pick it up like an actual guitar and just start wailing it that way?
Love to. Love it.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. she's
Well, yeah,
like
we would love that,
threatening
but
to
yeah,
get us-
anytime we bring up anything like out of the classical realm, she shoots it down immediately.
Not even
Yeah.
like a good
Man.
spin.
Oh, no, no,
on the
no.
thing?
I brought up the whole ELO thing about, like, playing standing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. She's that classical. Yeah, Agnes does not fuck around like that.
Yeah.
Agnes sounds like a real
Agnes.
fucking buzzkill.
Dude, my mom's name is Janice. They'd be friends.
Your mom's a buzzkill and a half too.
She's German. She's very
Yeah.
she's very by the book.
Very
if you
clinical
will.
people, them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
A little dry, they say.
Just a little bit.
No, she's just traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She throws down with the rest of us all day. Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
think it's smart that you guys did the high road and avoided guitar players. One of the most annoying breeds of people ever.
We were just talking about.
I mean, yeah.
You're not wrong.
They are drummers are pretty bad because drummers are so
Watch it.
few and far drummers are so few and far between that it's impossible to find a drummer that's not in at least 3 bands.
He's right.
It
at
can be
any
tough.
given time,
You're right.
Yeah.
right?
He's right.
How many bands are you in right now?
One. I did the whole 3-4 band thing for a long
Oh,
time.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn, what's up, Unicorn?
I'm in my 40s now. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to do more than one
This
band.
is his retirement band.
Yeah. But like that being said, I have been doing music with Bob since we were 17 or 18.
Something like that,
Actually, yeah, I saw the thing on Metal Archives, and you guys have been in like the same 3 bands together.
Yeah,
much.
since we were about like 18. But we've known each other since we were like 16, roughly.
Well, that's a good relationship to have too.
Yeah, and plus when you're
Bass players and drummers, man.
Yeah, it's true. But back guitar players, obnoxious as fuck.
yeah, not great.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, I got nothing but love for the guitar, and I think when you listen to our stuff, it sounds like we're clearly very inspired by guitar players and stuff and everything, because we do a lot of we play the bass as almost like a guitar with lots of chord work and
I was
stuff
gonna
and
say,
leads and shit and everything. So it's not like, the guitar influence is there. I just didn't want the sound. I just,
Oh, I just figured you'd want
bass
to
heavy.
not deal with the headache.
I
That
could have,
too.
yeah, I could have swore I heard guitar parts on the 2022 4-song record.
Yeah, no, it's all bass. All
Yeah.
bass guitar.
Yeah, it's really interesting too because like they both switch off. Like Carl, the other bass player, was the guitar player in our last band. And when Bob had this idea, he got us together and we all went to a brewery, shocking, and we crushed some beers. He's like, "Hey, let's
What?
do
Are you
this."
kidding?
That's honestly where the best ideas happen. 9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah, just hanging out.
But yeah, we were talking about it, and then Carl's like, "Oh, I got a bass." He came over and he had a 4-string. He's like, "All right." Next week he just shows up with a 6-string. He's like, "All right, this is going to be better," because Bob's been playing a 5-string for ever at this point.
Yeah.
So the combination of Bob playing a 5-string and Carl with a 6-string works out nicely, and them switching off between lead and rhythm also makes it really interesting.
And then when we both double up on the rhythm, it's just fucking crushing. it.
Stupidly
Yeah.
It's
sludgy.
real fun.
It's stupid heavy.
Yeah.
It could be fun.
Yeah.
That shit rules.
It really does. The other thing, it's like, I don't really know how to fucking explain it. Like, everything is a low end, so my brain just had a aneurysm. I think I might have stroked out. But like, even though like you said, you don't have any guitar players, there's still the parts that a guitar player would play. As far as like, I'm not a musician, sorry, but garnishing like a fucking song, like adding like the little, not like a solo, but something like a little more than just
Bead.
like the basic. Yes.
Little something, little
Yeah.
flourish.
Like it's still there, but it's just lower. And you're like,
Yeah.
And for like doom metal, that makes perfect sense.
It's just it seems like just a natural progression. Everyone's just down tuning their guitars anyway, down to
It's
like
true.
drop B's, drop
Yeah.
A's and
Yeah.
shit.
You're
It's
not-
just like, at what point, why don't you just make it a bass and just play a couple basses, It felt like a natural progression for me anyway.
Yeah, but even when we were doing bands with guitars, you would still have a lot of melodic aspects going on with what you did to kind of like, even if they were doing leads or harmonies, like he would either fill it out or actually just complement what was going on with that. So it only made sense with this new band, and we already had a good rapport, obviously, Bob and I, and then Carl's been playing with us for, 15 years, something like that?
Probably pretty close.
Yeah, we're over 20. Carl's been playing with us like close to 15.
So your shorthand is just like,
I mean, yeah, we just, we know what we can anticipate what each other's going to be doing and stuff.
And you both know what each other's capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it makes songwriting a lot easier and fun.
And it's also like, I've heard other bands that have like a double bass setup. And what you guys were doing, what I liked, is it wasn't just both of you playing the same thing.
I mean, I think that's the thing.
I mean, you have 2 bass players, but it's not like a gimmick or like kitsch or anything like that. It's like, we're going to utilize the shit out of having these 2 bass players and do as much as we can with it. And then just
striving.
bringing in Agnes, you said her name was?
Yes.
Like bring her stuff. Like it's just the extra flourish that it needs.
yeah, you need shit
Yeah.
like that to stick out even.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's the whole thing, too. I think, like,
Not to say that it's like a gimmick or whatever.
Yeah.
But
no, yeah.
thank God people like innovate this
Yeah.
genre, because like no shocker here, I am notoriously bored by like a lot of doom.
dude, don't get me started. Yeah, there's a lot of just, in general, like all genres almost. It's just sort of like everyone's keep doing like the same thing over and over again. And that's what we were definitely trying to break away from and do something a little more interesting, a little more different. Want it to be sound different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not necessarily be like the anti-guitar band, but also just be like, well, we just want to make different noise, have a different
Sure.
different sound. And also, I'd say I think a lot of bands that do utilize bass, because there are a lot of good bands out there that just have like bass players are cool, but a lot of them just rarely come out of the role as the bass player. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're still just playing the bass player, whereas with our band, it's just like, no, we're gonna play rhythm guitar and also lead guitar and doing all the stuff, and it's makes it fun, interesting.
Because it's not a gimmick, and there's a lot of times like you will see a band like that you've never heard before set up on stage, and you see like a non-typical instrument like cello, or you see like multiple bass players, and you're just like, is this going to be pretentious? And surprisingly, you're not, which I've enjoyed quite a bit as well. It's like it's good, and like you're not like dumbing anything down to like for cavemen like me, but it's like, all right, that makes sense. Like some of the time, like bands like set up with that kind of like multiple bass players, multiple like off instruments than normal like guitar, bass, drums.
If I see a theremin, I'm going home.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And like it's like, all right, great. This is probably going to sound like Mr. Bungle or Mr. Bungle, and and you're just like, oh, thank God when it doesn't. Not that I don't like Mr. Bungle, but
Yeah, actually kind of like Mr.
I do
Bungle,
too. But it's like we have one. We have like that meme. We have Mr. Bungle at home. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Yeah. But
it was like in the '90s when you used to see like those like crusty bands or whatever that would have like 2 bass players, 3 guitar players, 9 singers.
oh my god.
You're just like, Jesus Christ! Like
Yeah.
2 of you are fine. The rest of you are unnecessary. It's like,
It gets to a point where it's just too much.
yeah.
I remember seeing this band. It was actually some friends of mine who was in art school. They were called Mount Erebus, and they were playing in South Broad. I think it was like the Circle of Hope's Church.
Circle of
Circle of
Choke.
Chokes.
They should have
Circle of
truncated
Chokes.
to that, actually.
Yeah.
They were great. They were a lot of fun, but dude, they had like 2 drummers, like a saw player who was my buddy Pete, who's a good dude. Still is a good dude.
I've seen
And
something
then-
like that before too.
They had like 2 or 3 guitar players. They had a fucking like glockenspiel, like an orchestra, like glockenspiel. Like
Isn't that
it
like
took
the
them-
bells, the big bells?
It's
It's
a
like a
big
small.
xylophone.
It's a smaller. It's yeah. The glockenspiel is a smaller guy.
Is it the big like xylophone thing?
Well, yeah, it looks like a xylophone, but it's smaller.
Okay.
The glockenspiel is like a really small guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe it's the other. Maybe it's
Sorry,
just
I'm
the,
percussion guy. So.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. What is the other big one? Maybe it's not a glockenspiel.
Marimba.
Xylophone? I don't know what those are. It's a big xylophone. Big orchestral xylophone. It was cool. It was sounding good, but it took them like 45 minutes to like set up, and then they played like one 20-minute long song, and then they like took 45 minutes to break back down. It's like, jeez,
Oh,
guys.
man.
Like at least if you're gonna do that shit, do your shit efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It seems like one of those
cool.
bands that like they were the band kids in school. They're like, all right, what do we got in the band room at school? Bring it to the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll figure it out when we fucking get there.
just hit
Yeah.
it. Just make some noise. We'll figure it out. It's,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah,
purposeful.
clearly don't play or practice a lot.
No, but the current iteration of things actually kind of worked out naturally, but there was a bit of a hiccup. So we did an EP. I don't know if you guys checked that out prior. So basically, what we did with that, Bob, Carl, and I got together, arranged everything, wrote everything, and we sent it to our boy Jay, who Bob was in a couple projects with before, but he lives out in Albuquerque. And he put on some like ambient cello stuff, and it was really cool. And we're like, all right, we want to play this out. Finally, was able to track down Agnes through friends of friends. Turns out at the time she lived around the corner from me. We'd never run into each other, oddly enough. Yeah, we played like 2 or 3 times with her, and then remember that
Yeah, we were just trying to do it live.
that pesky pandemic just jumped
Dude,
up
yeah.
in 2020, and then it was just like, cool, we found somebody that like we got along with, seemed to be working well, and it was
Yeah.
like, nope. And then we couldn't play, so then I was like a lot of time just playing drums by myself. Then Carl was just like, dude, I'm fucking done with this. I got a wife and a kid at home. I need to go
Yeah.
play some music.
Yeah.
So we would show up and we'd take pictures of us like with a tape measure 6 feet apart just to make sure
Yeah.
we're adhering to protocol. And then finally, like, we got back in touch with her, and then we're just like, you know what, fuck it, let's just write a record.
Was she into like playing heavier music before you guys got in contact with her? Or
Yeah.
was she just, oh,
like-
that's nice.
Yeah, like here and there, she definitely likes heavy music. I feel like she did a lot more like kind of like indie rock kind of stuff, or just like more acoustic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was all for it. She was like, yeah, this is great. She's not a big fan of the 10-minute long songs though.
Neither is
That
he.
she's like, yo, what are we doing here?
Man, I get bored quick.
I
better
enjoy
be
it.
good.
I enjoy a 10-minute song if the 10 minutes are used to their potential.
Yeah,
That's the challenge.
it better be good.
Yeah, if it's just
That's the
if you're
challenge
just
of it.
meandering for 10 minutes,
So
Yeah.
I'll just put you on the spot then. What did you think of our 10-minute long songs?
It flew by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that's what. That's
Trying
how
to
it
keep it
should work.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's dynamic.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for a pat on the back, but I mean, like, that's kind of the thing. Like, when we play the set now, we'll just play the record, and it's 35 minutes, and it seems like it goes by like nothing.
It needs dynamics, and you brought them.
I show him like sludge bands and like those types of bands, and he's just like, no, like
Tough.
stuff like Iron Monkey, Bongzilla type shit. And he's
Okay.
like, I'm good. But
Swans.
yeah,
Yeah.
Swans is great.
Punishing
Cool.
for punishing's sake.
Swans is great.
I don't like it.
Depending on the mood you're in, depends on how it's going to take you, too.
I understand
drugs
though,
you're on.
Yeah.
but I understand when people don't like it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not like, all right, yeah, I get it, but you know, I enjoy it. But
Yeah, it's a very fine line, and it can be done well. There's a lot of bands that have done it well, but yeah, it also takes a ton of drugs sometimes in order for it to be good too. Which that's
very
the
true.
other thing.
Yeah.
you know.
And then best case scenario, you do enough of that, you just fall asleep.
Exactly, dude. When
These
the
are
edible
really
kicks
good
in,
microphones, man. They pick up everything.
Hey man,
They're not bad.
I tried to hide the can click, and then I just heard Bob's, and I'm just
yeah.
we have a buddy of ours.
not hiding those anymore.
We have a buddy of ours who is a regular listener, and his son's actually the CEO of Pickles Premium Pickles.
Nice.
Every little noise that we pick up on microphone drives him nuts. He's got like some like aversion to ASMR or something.
Is it time for
Oh,
the
yeah?
Larry minute?
So since we know he's listening, this is the Larry minute.
That I hate.
And that was the Larry minute.
That
Nice.
I didn't like. I like the.
I'm glad that was far less than a minute. 'Cause
Yeah.
actually, if it was a minute, that wouldn't have been good.
I also
for
am
all
not very
parties
smart.
involved.
I'm also not very good at keeping time because I'm not very smart. But yeah,
I just mute his
felt like a
mic and
minute.
we keep talking.
we had a guest on. I don't remember who it was, but as soon as they got there, they opened a bag of chips, and like he's
Just munching on them.
we have like a
Was it Travis?
It was Travis. We have a from a stoner band from Maryland called Bleak Shore.
Okay.
And he was like, try to listen to the new episode, dude. Nah. It's like 2 minutes in, he opens a bag of something. I'm out, dude. And I'm like, all right.
Is he from Delco or?
Yes.
He
He's
is.
exactly
He's from
from Delco.
Chichester.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When you did that accent, I'm like, that's not Eastern Shore, Maryland.
So he's from
Travis is from.
Travis is from Maryland.
He opened
Larry is from Chichester.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Well, he
'cause-
lives in Delaware now, but he's from Chichester.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's total Delco accent right there,
Take the
which is
boy out.
borderline hoagie mouth, which is like the Philly accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of blends in with the Delaware accent, which is a blend of Baltimore and hoagie mouth. Yeah.
Baltimore is kind of his own thing, though.
It is.
Yeah.
And
The L's go away, or the T's go away. I'm sorry, Baltimore.
there's this-
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
There's like certain spots in Delaware too where it's particularly ugly sounding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's funny, like you go to the
Like my sister has one of the worst accents I've ever heard.
or me.
Oh man.
But you go to the southern two counties of Delaware and it's completely different. It goes completely honky tonk.
Yeah,
It's
oh, yeah.
nuts.
It's like the
nuts.
South. It's
Well,
very
But that's the thing. The Eastern Shore of Maryland's the same deal. My
It's true.
late buddy
Yeah.
of mine, Bob knew. He passed away years ago. Stu from Eastern Shore of Maryland. He sounded like fucking Deputy Dog.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
Yup.
right on.
Yup.
Like super raspy, super.
Yeah.
So I was delivering for work when we moved to our new facility. I did deliver beer down to like Upper Marlboro,
Yeah, okay.
which is way the fuck down there.
Yeah.
It's like east of DC.
yes.
And I show up there, and the guy at the load does, "What took you so long?" And I'm like, I just took a step back because my boy had passed away not like a year or
Yeah.
two before, and I'm like, holy shit, am I talking to Stu? Is he back?
Reincarnation, man.
What the fuck?
Are you a walking spirit, bro?
Yeah.
Where you been?
So I got out of there real quick.
It really is funny because like in order to switch over like the accents too, like Delaware, like seriously, you cross over the line into Kent County, which is where like Dover is. Dover
Yeah, yeah,
Air
yeah.
Force Base and shit. Like as soon as you go over there, it instantly is like a switch. It's like no one in that county has any other type of accent other than what's going on, like shit like that. You're like Jesus Christ. And Maryland's the same
really
way.
comes out. Yeah.
You further east
Crazy.
or the further west you go in Baltimore, it's even worse. You start getting that West Virginia accent. It's like I want to kiss my mom. Jesus Christ. But
As soon as you cross the canal, dude, it's not even Kent County.
oh yeah, it's
yeah.
I keep for such small states. It's weird. It's like how different shit. Well, even Pennsylvania, the further west you go, fucking hell. Like, like when you start touching like Ohio and shit, it gets brutal.
Well, we want to make fun of West
Kentucky.
PA. We're game.
Hell yeah! What's up with those rednecks?
Yins are trash.
Yeah,
We actually
James.
played
Pittsburgh.
That's
Blows my mind.
our
We
last
love
band. We
Pittsburgh.
actually played Dirt Worship. The last band we did, our very last show, we played with a band from Pittsburgh who kind of sounded like early White Zombie, which was weird because this was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So it was odd,
Well
but the guy
past
had
White Zombie time.
the guy had Yinzer Trash tattooed across his chest. So I'm
Nice.
like, dude, you're
Yeah.
owning it.
Yeah.
Sold. We're
Love
good.
it. Love it.
It would be kind of fun to hear like the between song banter too. It's like after they finish doing like Dragula or whatever, it's like, yeah,
Right.
use this next song. You're like, Jesus, like what the fuck? Yeah, but
It's funny.
Yeah, it's not like they're like newscasters where they practice their non-regional diction.
Apparently, that's the Ohio accent.
What?
Is what they try.
Yeah.
They try
Really?
to replicate.
kind of, yeah.
I don't know, man. I know some people from Ohio. They got weird accents, but
Me too.
especially if they're close to the lakes. But I mean, that's
Well,
just
that's a
like
different
that's
thing.
the whole border thing in general. That goes from like Maine, Buffalo, all across.
Yeah,
And
so-
Ohio also has honky tonk people in
well,
it.
supposedly the authentic Ohio accent is the most neutral one of all in all English.
Is there any such thing as like a completely neutral way of speaking in the United States?
Ohio.
Ohio?
That was the one, huh?
I don't know if I agree with that, but hey, if that's the general consensus, I'll let them have it.
I don't know,
give a shit.
man.
Couldn't even say.
Like there's
That's what they say in the moving pictures.
what I'm saying, like there's like even though like most people like when they hear their own accent, they're like, oh, that guy's just talking normal. When I hear like the accent I have on other people, I'm like, oh, I know where you're from. Like I know it's there. It's present. You can't deny that.
Like
it's
what I
there.
just said to you when you did that guy
Yes.
from Chichester.
Exactly.
I was like, he's from Delco.
It was like nailed it. So yeah, but so it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
mentioned
West
0
Coast. I don't. Even then, I don't know because it's just like
no, because then they're like,
yeah, it's a real lackadaisical.
everything's like
just-
breathy and weird.
Yeah.
Well, plus that valley speak comes into it too.
Yeah,
that,
the rise and
surfer
fall
talk.
thing.
that pollutes like all
and
of
the
California.
it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
real.
for sure.
Oh, that's my favorite accent, like the Midwest accent.
There is weird
Oh, yeah,
inflections though that come along with
Farvel.
like just this region in general. People go up at the end of the
Yeah.
sentence that they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like especially when they're excited about saying, it's like, shut the fuck up.
It sounds
Speak
so,
like a normal human.
They
being,
only
please.
sound excited for the last half of the word.
It sounds so pejorative.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that word means.
It means like they're talking down to you.
Yeah.
True.
Like they're explaining everything to you like you're dumb.
Look how smart I am, type of yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like nerds. It's like nerds talk that way.
but I think the Pacific Northwest, like they all sound like Canadians to me.
Well, the whole border does. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I have friends that like grew up all along the border. No matter where you're at, it comes out.
I got a dude I used to hang out with quite a lot. He's from Ontario, and it basically just sounds like the Michigan area accent and Chicago area accents,
Oh, yeah.
like all mushed together. But yeah, all the like the Washington State people, I was like, oh, you guys just sound like Vancouver, which makes sense.
Totally.
It'd be weird if they were like up in the Pacific Northwest and just had like a Bronx, New York accent. Like, that's fucking odd. Where did that come from?
Unless they just moved there.
It's true. Get some my cousin Vinny's from the
yeah.
from the Great White North.
Oh, the Utes.
The Utes. What's a Ute?
You got some good Garfield action going on
Oh,
over here.
that's my guy.
To what?
That's my guy. I have an unhealthy Garfield thing.
You like lasagna?
Do I ever? Do I ever?
I don't like.
Do you
lasagna.
vacation in-
I love lasagna.
Do you vacation in Abu Dhabi?
I was trying to hope one day I might actually meet Garfield and he'll send me there along with Nermal
in a box.
Yeah.
in a casket. How great would that be? Just saddle my family with that cost.
As long as he puts
Yeah,
your
right.
corpse in there with a
Yeah.
live cat, I think that would be fantastic.
bury me in Abu Dhabi.
No, easy solution. Cremate. Smaller
Yeah.
package.
I don't give. Dude, I'll be dead. I don't give
I'm
a
sorry.
fuck
I
what
like
they
the
gotta deal
coffin with the live cat idea.
That's a great idea.
This is a huge corpse with a tiny cat.
Nice, dude.
Really
yeah.
I'm all
He's
about
got to
that.
eat something on the way over.
Yeah, right.
And at my services, you got to kick a dog off a kitchen counter.
No, that's where I draw the line.
Damn, you're an Odia sympathizer?
Just dog sympathizer.
Sure
But is
was.
Odie really a dog? Yes, he is. He's a good boy. What am I talking
Now,
about?
if we're gonna kick John Arbuckle, you can count
Now
me
you're
in.
talking.
Damn. Or his cousin John Boy.
Yeah.
That was my guy, dude.
Did we
Can we smash his slide projector like Office Space style?
just bank an office projector?
Yes, I have an unhealthy Garfield deception that I
No, I'm totally fine with that.
Hey, man.
I came into when I was a little boy.
How old are you?
I'm 45.
Okay. Yeah, we're about the same.
Well, I'm sorry. I gotta exaggerate like I normally do. I'm 57.
Oh,
When I was a kid, did your school have book fairs
yeah.
where they used
Definitely.
kids would just go to like and there would be like a bunch of books you would buy for like dirt
Scholastic.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom used to get mad because she would give me like $10, which was a good amount of money, and I would just come home with two things: Garfield books,
Nice.
David Letterman's top 10 list books. That's all I would ever bring home. And every year,
I think that's fine.
I didn't know
and
that
every
many
year
books
she'd be
out
like,
those.
buy some real books, something that doesn't have like cartoons in it. I'm like,
I've never even
All right.
heard of the ladder.
what, David? You remember? Oh, you're young, but David Letterman used
How
to
old are
have.
you?
I'm 33.
David Letterman had this thing he did every. I kind of ripped it off for our show.
That's how I respond to being
Yeah.
called young too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
David Letterman had this thing where he would
I'm on the
do
downswing.
top like 10 questions
Just down
with
fast.
every guest he brought in, and it was mostly just completely ridiculous shit. Kind of
sure.
similar to what I do with gripping inquiries, and
I remember that.
they compiled them all into little books, and I had all of them, and they're like my favorite thing in the entire world. Yeah,
Garfield Halloween special still terrifying to this day.
hell yeah, dude.
Pretty. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Garfield
come in?
and the old
Yeah.
and I used to
That was
always
good.
get the old Spy versus Spy stuff
All
at
right.
the book fair. That was my shit too, because I don't know.
They separated that from Mad Magazine.
Yeah,
You just get.
it was like a
That's cool.
What do you call it? Like a collection, a compilation, or something? Yeah.
Didn't they have a short-lived cartoon show, Spy vs. Spy, for a minute?
No, it was yes, but it was a part of Mad TV.
Mad TV, right?
All right.
Like Mad
yeah,
TV
yeah.
would have like
right.
like a 2-minute
what I'm thinking
Spy
of.
versus Spy cartoon amidst
Love it.
really shitty sketches.
Love-
Yeah, there were a couple that were okay for the most part. You're not
Stuart
wrong,
was
though.
good. Stuart was good.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually one of my least favorites.
He loves it because he's annoying.
I am annoying.
He was an annoying child, so he relates to it. He was an awful child.
I was a well.
You sound like a disappointed parent. It's
I am.
awesome.
I am disappointed.
Well, he sounds just like my parents, so yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm also an awful adult, so at least you got to give me points for consistency.
I
Yeah.
will
Clutch.
give.
You
I
know?
will
Hard.
give to him though that if you put him somewhere by himself with a book, he'll be very well behaved.
Oh, yeah.
Books and shiny things, dude. I don't play around, dude.
You're like a crow.
I am. Or was that the magpie? Yeah, got a nest full of like shiny tinfoil.
That's crows too. Yeah, same. It's not even shiny. I need to get you some more. It's not shiny anymore.
Yeah, what all is your shiny things? My podcast co-host, he's kind of stupid. Damn, dude. Tom, did you compile any news articles today?
Yes, I did.
What do you have, bud?
I have to use my phone today because the Wi-Fi is down. I can't connect to my printer.
George Soros.
Damn it.
Yeah,
They said it would be better.
Probably the pillow.
the Lauren Throbert pillar, dude.
Yeah.
Here's one. You enjoying that air conditioner right there?
I am.
You know, you've never been across the pond. Have you guys ever been to Europe?
No.
Sure.
You have. So are you aware of their propensity to not use air conditioning ever?
Because they don't really need to for most parts, from what I understand. They don't really have the climate that is conducive to needing it.
I've heard the exact opposite. They super need it.
Really?
Especially-
Now, specifically.
Like bands who tour over there, like, dude, they don't use AC like at all.
Yeah.
They'll just live with like 80 degrees and muggy. Like they don't need it.
There's a lot of good things they figured out in
I think-
Europe, but that wasn't one of them.
I think a lot of thing is like, especially Western Europe, is like when they're miserable, they're like, "Oh, this is just business as usual."
They also don't they will not put ice in any beverage.
What?
I did hear that. Yeah.
And if you ask for ice, they'll give you a cube.
Yeah.
How big is the cube?
Standard ice cube size.
Yeah, not
I don't
even
know, that varies from region to region. So let's just ask.
not even one of those.
Melts right away.
Just
Not
like
even
tiny ass European ice cubes?
Yeah, it's not even one of
It's
those.
just like a big fat cocktail ice. That's different.
Yeah, just that's what I'm asking. Like, they give you a fucking cube. Like,
Yeah.
Little guy.
Oh. It's not good.
It melts right away. It's dumb.
Yeah.
But
get it.
That's your fault for ordering a beverage that needs an ice cube, though.
And that's why in
Get a fucking beer.
And that's why in 1776 we became independent. We're like, yo, we want ice. We want ice in our drinks.
I fucking
This guy.
It's not invented yet, but we need ice.
Fuck your tea. We want ice.
Yeah, we got refrigeration. It's on the way in another 100 years or so. But yeah, what's up?
that's the other thing.
We need refrigeration. After that, we'll figure out all the stuff that comes about fighting diseases.
Yes,
But
how
we
to-
need
that
shit cold first.
Then we'll keep our children alive.
for more than
Gotta have priorities.
No, actually, I think that's a huge priority. Cold shit first.
I agree.
Children second.
Because
Yeah.
what do they use to keep like vaccines and stuff like from spoiling? Refrigeration.
That's true.
Circle of life.
Dinosaur embryos
Dinosaur.
Yeah. Yep.
in Barbasol cans.
According to some people, like baby spines or whatever. Yeah.
leftovers.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm more concerned with leftovers personally.
Who gives a shit if babies have spines? I want my fucking leftovers to be fresh.
Straight.
Your lasagna.
Asking too much.
I want my lasagna to be good the next day.
Spent all this time layering that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I enjoy it.
Well, my point is, Paris is hosting the Olympics this year.
No.
And they want an air conditioning free Olympic Village.
Yeah, but they're shipping stuff over with the U.S. athletes, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, especially Team USA is not so chill with it.
But
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a drummer. I'm not even giving you one of those.
Yeah. Just puts his stick further by his feet. Yeah. Like, no.
You can hear him doing this, putting him on the snare.
Like audibly so you know he's doing it.
You
Yeah.
practice doing that with that pen, don't you? Because
Like, I
that
think he
actually
just-
wasn't terrible.
I think he snapped him across his knee.
But this is what a bedroom will look like in the Olympic Village.
That's kind of like my whole apartment.
Yeah.
Bob can attest to this. I'm a minimalist and I don't own shit, so it's not
No air
far off.
conditioner though.
They got an oscillating fan.
Sure,
What
yeah.
are they complaining about?
I love it. If it was a tower, a different story.
Who doesn't love a good
Yeah, it was a
oscillator?
box fan, man. You can fuck off. I mean, that oscillation all
Yeah.
day.
But that's
Or you can put the fan on a Roomba. You can clean the
Ooh.
fucking place and have oscillation.
Smart. It's practical.
You just hope that it comes by you to cool you off.
Yeah, right.
your band and your ideas is in 3005. Dude.
Dude, I'm always multitasking. I'm a
What's up,
drummer.
Mr. Future?
No, I'm far from Mr. You did see me, correct? I'm far from the future. I
may
look like a fucking caveman.
He may look Cro-Magnon, but his brain's in the year 9000.
I'm going to be dead in 5 years. It's fine.
You sound just like you.
How is he a Flintstone and a Jetson at the same time? Yeah.
That's
Spaceship smash.
that bedroom is of the Olympic Village, photographed in North Paris in February. The buildings will be cooled with a system of water pipes beneath the floor rather than air conditioning. A month out from the Summer Olympics in Paris, air conditioning an increasingly hot topic. In their effort to host what they're calling the greenest ever games, organizers choose not to install air conditioning at the complex where thousands of athletes and officials stay throughout the season. Instead, the athletes' village will be cooled by a system of water pipes beneath the floorboards.
I mean, it could work.
I've yet to try it myself, so I don't know. He's probably just peeing. This village was designed to avoid the need for air conditioning, even in very, very high temperatures. Now that's two varies. I don't know what very
Yeah.
high means over
I
there.
mean, yeah. Got one
'Cause-
very is usually enough.
I've worked for the last 2 weeks. I've worked outside in 95 plus in direct sun. It gets hot.
We work in a production facility and it's not insulated. We do have the respite of having a cold box nearby.
And
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
like last week,
But it kind of sucks when you're real sweaty.
It gets cold. Yeah.
last week I was on top of a train car using a grinder and a cutting wheel, shooting sparks.
Oh,
and
man.
it was fun stuff.
Yeah.
Actually,
for
that
sure.
sounds like fun aside
It
from the
is
heat.
fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like I'm very interested about what you were doing at this point.
I was pouring sweat, but I was having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in order to maintain
Yo, she's back. Shh.
so good.
Talk about his mom.
Even in very, very high temperatures. In order to maintain comfortable temperatures, Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo said in March, France was among the European countries that saw record-breaking heat waves last summer, which was the joint hottest summer ever recorded on the continent of Europe. More than 5,000 people died in France as a result because of the extreme heat. Densely populated Paris has the highest risk of heat-related deaths of any European city. And a report warns that high temperatures could pose a deadly threat to the Olympians this year. Officials aim to keep the rooms between, and wait for this, 73 and 79. And will also provide fans. But the response from the many competing countries has not exactly been chill. A growing number are planning to.
Man, they're really milking that joke,
It was a good
man.
one.
They're milking that joke pretty hard.
It was a good one.
There's high-fiving in the newsrooms, like, good one, Dave. Yeah.
Guys are so smart.
That AC joke, man, you're the shit.
You should do stand-up.
That joke was so good.
By that I
you should
mean
say it
quit
again.
so I can have your job. You fucking piece of shit.
Dave's in the office now. He has a fucking catchphrase. Fucking hack.
Yo, I'm chill.
Everyone's like, oh!
He said it.
We know, Dave. We know you're chill. We heard ya. A growing number are planning to provide their athletes with portable units instead, and the U.S. is one of them. Sarah Hirschland, CEO of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, confirmed that at a Friday briefing that the members of Team USA will have air conditioning in their rooms. Fuck yeah, USA.
That's right.
Is what I say. In our conversation with athletes, this was a very high priority and something that athletes felt was a critical component in their performance capability and the predictability and consistency of what they're accustomed to, she said. Adding that the committee has great respect for organizers' focus on sustainability. When asked who would supply the air conditioners, Hirschland said, I believe the USOPC is responsible. The lack of AC is not the only subject of criticism this week. Parisians threatened to defecate in the Seine River on Sunday to protest sewage contamination after reports found unsafe levels of E. coli bacteria in the water less than 2 months before the Olympic swimming competitions are scheduled to start there.
Wait, so they're going to protest the
By
fecal
putting
matter
more
in the
shit
river
in
by
it?
Making it
Yeah.
worse.
Shitty.
fucking French, man.
That's like complaining about wildfires by setting shit on fire.
Jesus.
I'm sick of
The French are so caustic, dude.
I'm sick of these fucking wildfires. You know what we need? Fireworks.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll get them.
Is,
show them.
Is there a rule that like Olympic athletes have to stay in the Olympic Village?
I think
I
there
believe
is. Yeah,
so.
they have
Probably.
they have to stay on lockdown to a certain degree, I believe, just because they need to
especially
be.
now.
Well, especially now. But and then also they ship like a lot of prophylactics over to make sure they're not
That's right.
getting
Cream pie and a bunch of natives and getting everybody.
No.
in town
They're more.
pregnant.
They're more worried about each other because I mean, think about it. A bunch of people in physical, like the top physical peak
It's true.
form, like they're
Yeah,
all
their
together. They're
lives.
like, "Hey, you're shredded. I'm shredded. Let's."
Fucking smash it.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
people, fuck, dude.
They probably
time.
do. I don't know. I'm not one of them. None of us are one of them.
I'm totally shredded. But it's
Yes,
just like
yes, you are.
how great. Yeah, like how great would it be though if like just one country was like, oh, you don't got AC? All right, fuck that. We're all staying at La Quinta, you know, just sort of something like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like the greatest fucking thing for La Quinta ever to happen. Like, oh yeah, we put up an Olympic athletes.
Actually, you know, we had a wonderful
really
stay at
not.
La Quinta in
I
Burlington
love La
on tour.
Quinta.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking great.
Dude, they were great. The
Quality.
place
Yeah.
it was nice. They had a full kitchen. It was cheap and it was not far from the
Yep.
venue on tour in Burlington.
Yeah.
We caught the sunset on Lake Champlain, went to a brewery, shredded a show.
Dope.
It's good times.
I love La Quinta, but it's like it'd be funny as shit just watching one of the hotel chains get like, oh, we got like the Korean teams, like because they were like, no AC, fuck that. All they would have to do was on their little marquees, like, we have AC, and then all of a sudden they have an entire country just living in their hotel for however many months the Olympics is.
Sure, they make a shitload of money.
It's
Good
What is
on
it,
'em.
8 weeks or something?
I figured they would go out of their way to fucking cater to everybody coming in, be like, what do you,
think.
pretty much an ambassador of some sorts. Be like, all right, we're gonna make sure they're as comfortable as fucking possible.
Some people aren't as accommodating as others.
I keep forgetting we're talking about France, but yeah, it's just
Those frogs.
Yeah, right.
like, especially if they're like competing athletes, you want them to be as comfortable because they got a lot of shit they got to handle the next day.
It's the
The
last
last
thing
thing they
wanna
need
worry
is a
about.
sleepless night where they're like sleeping in a puddle of their own fucking sweat. So,
Seriously.
We've all been there.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we still had to go perform the next day, no matter what that performance entails.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saying
So fuck them. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm all right. They fuck the AC. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Nobody gets anything.
They're in shape.
Every fucking country. Fuck you.
the way to skew
Get the
like,
fan. Take the fans away.
Yeah, no,
Skew it in your
yeah.
favor,
Fuck
yeah.
the fan too. Fuck
Now
the
you
cold.
lost
Fuck
fan.
the cold floors. I'm over that shit.
They
It's
just
all
hand,
hot water all day.
even the drinking water is hot.
yeah.
Piping hot.
Yeah, you
Welcome to
want a
France,
cold
bitches.
beverage? No. Then think again.
Can I get like a cold soda? It's like, no, you can have hot tea.
Nope.
And you can have one ice cube in that hot tea, which might make it lukewarm. Because apparently you can only get one ice cube,
Jeez.
according to this guy.
I mean, I don't know, man. Honestly, why would you have Summer Olympics in hot places?
Well, it turns out when you're doing summer sports, warm places are the place to do those.
And to Bob,
Which is also why they don't have the Winter Olympics in Hawaii.
Yeah, they had him. They had him in what?
But do they need to have them like? I'm saying like you don't need to have them in like the Arctic either. Like find something moderate for each fucking.
They usually do.
yeah,
Just some place with a high
seems as though they
elevation
do.
that has capabilities for that.
All right, I'll go fuck.
I'm not defending the Olympic Committee. I mean, they can go fuck themselves too. As our
fucking
I'm-
Ronnie Olympics over here.
Yeah, right?
I'm just.
Ronnie Five Rings over here, huh?
Oh, Bob told you about my Olympic prowess. How I won several. No, I didn't win shit.
No, I never won anything either.
He tried it.
It was many moons ago.
Same here. Many decades of failure. But
Yeah, to Bob's point, France has a pretty mild climate, I suppose, as opposed to like a country on the equator.
Like Portugal or Spain, something like that.
Brazil.
Like something
Yeah.
like a little bit more in that like Mediterranean
Yeah.
area. Like I mean, yeah, they're still on the Mediterranean, but I mean, Paris isn't that close. It's not like doing it in fucking I don't know Morocco.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
I just figure if you're a host country, you should do anything possible to make all your guests. As
They
fun.
probably don't want them back. That's their plan.
That's a great point.
What do you? What happens when someone comes over your place you don't like? Which is probably going to be me in like 5 to 10 minutes.
It's like Jesus
Trust me,
Christ.
Bob's been dealing with me for 26 years. Trust me,
disagree.
it's going to happen eventually.
I disagree. I think you're crushing so far.
Challenge accepted. I'm going to out annoying you.
Oh, I highly doubt that's
man.
possible. Actually, you know what? Of all people, you might be able to do it.
USA.
Yeah. Once you finish that shitty beer, let's talk.
Oh, I got shittier beer over here too.
Yeah, I saw that Twisted Tea sitting there.
Oh, that's just
This
for
has just
show.
been here.
That's been there for how many months? Like 2 or 3 months now?
It's nice and warm now.
More
Yeah.
than 2.
I will never drink twisted tea.
Let's look at the packaging date on it because I'm a
thing's
fucking nerd.
Go for it.
Yo, it's good till November 2024.
There you go.
It's room temperature. So.
That's good because it's going to stay there till then.
And after.
It's gonna be
We had
that.
somebody show up with that.
Do
and
they
a-
sell like regular size cans in Delaware, or is it just all 24-ounce cans?
Yeah.
I actually fully support if it's all 24-ounce cans. That makes things way better.
That's why Delaware is somewhat great.
Who brought this, Mark?
But no, Mike Morrow did.
Oh, yeah.
But from Philadelphia's Sunburster, who has a new record coming out soon.
Sunburster, yeah, we played with him last summer.
Yeah, he's a good buddy of ours.
Yeah, good dude.
Who?
Good people.
Mike, the singer.
Oh, okay,
Actually,
yeah.
all of them basically.
I know Jordan pretty well. He actually lives
Yeah.
around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Lucky
Good
duck.
Yeah.
You want to talk about out annoying people?
Oh no, dude. He will make us look like fucking like church fucking choir people.
I've known that man for about 25 years.
Oh, really?
He is a gem.
Yeah, that's a way of putting it.
Hey, it's good people.
He was one of the first guests we had on this.
Yeah, he's fucking
Yes.
rad though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, there's
great.
no
He's
fucking
great.
filter on that dude, but he's
At
fucking
all.
wonderful. Yeah.
At all.
Oh,
At
word.
all.
When I met him, we actually had a couple mutual friends, but then it turned out I was like, oh, you live around the corner from me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we did. That was the last show we played on the way back on tour last June, and we played with him in Harrisburg. And right before that, I read it. He's like, "Oh, we're playing with you in Harrisburg." I'm like, "Yeah, so I'll see you there."
Yeah. Those are good buddies of ours.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice dudes.
Oh yeah.
Jordan is a fucking treasure. Dude.
Yeah.
He
fun.
is one of the most naturally funny people I've ever met in my entire life. He's also one of those people that like you either can't stand him or you love the shit out of him. There's no fucking middle ground for that guy at all. He's fantastic. I love that boy.
Oh, yeah. He lives North Philly too, right?
And you want to talk about hoagie mouth?
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a Philly dude, like born
Oh,
and
I know.
raised. Yeah.
I just remember
Yeah.
talking to him like
Yeah.
when we were living in South Philly, and he's just like, I would never go anywhere.
I would
South
never go to
Market
South
Street,
Philly, bro.
like never.
Yeah.
Fuck no. South Philly.
South Philly fucking stinks, bro.
Yeah, he hates it.
You guys actually do
Fun,
pretty
though.
good shit Philadelphia accents.
We're around it. So
Yeah, we're around it
Sure.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up there quite a bit. Yeah.
Damn, I've been going there more than half my life now. So
Yeah, most of my friends are up that area. I mean,
Yeah,
that-
I've only lived in the city proper for like 8.5 years.
Yeah.
So we both came from just like the northern burbs.
Yeah.
But I don't really. There's a couple things I say that are definitely Philly, but for the most part, I don't feel like I have that.
sure.
Yeah, a lot of people avoid that too. And it's not even all.
I say orange wrong, apparently.
What's the right way to say orange?
Orange? There's an O.
I say.
yeah.
I'm well aware there's an O because I can spell.
Orange.
Yeah.
However, when I
Orange.
pronounce it, it's orange. Yeah.
Orange. Is that
Yeah.
right?
No, apparently, no, we're wrong.
Orange.
Yeah.
Orange. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I also
all right.
I say I don't say crayons.
Crown?
Browns.
Crowns. Yeah.
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 How do you say water?
Water.
Yeah. You sure you're
Yeah.
not from Philly?
I'm not. I'm not at all.
Because I say water, and I'm from the Philly area, closer than we are right now.
I'm Wilmington, Delaware, born and raised.
There you go.
Yeah.
I used to say water all the time when I was a kid, but then like people told me that I was stupid for saying it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
So I actually like tried to tell
Rightfully
myself
so.
like, no, it's water.
Yeah.
Sorry, water.
Well, what do you say?
Water.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, it's water.
Fancy
There's
pants.
an A in there.
Yeah.
It's not
Oh, yeah.
fancy. It's
Yeah,
spelled
it's not a wood derivative.
Not yet, it isn't.
No, soon will be. I'm sure. Yeah, you're onto
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah, have you guys checked
there's no
trees?
climate change though.
Have you guys check trees for fucking liquid, dude? Yeah. I mean, everybody just fucking talks like how their parents taught them how
I
to
mean,
speak.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you dig far down far enough, you'll get to water too.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
I can just see some like fucking Philadelphia trash ball with like one of what's called a divining rod that can find water. And he's just up against like an elm, just like, I fucking told you.
I thought you were going to say he was up
Somewhere.
against the L, which would have been even funnier.
Oh my god.
So there's water. No, it's just a homeless guy piss.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, that's urine.
it's still liquid.
Oh, you wanted to talk about piss beer?
What you got?
You got that.
The silver
Okay.
bullet.
Dude, you're dropping the ball pretty hard.
What do you got?
Here, drink this. Here, drink that.
From Yards Brewery.
Yeah.
That was a nice free plug.
Philly standards.
Sponsored, not
Hey,
sponsored.
you see that, Deb? There's Kyle Schwarb on there.
Oh, dude, my
is.
mom would be getting fucking wet looking at this shit.
Oh man, yeah.
Dude.
Got to meet him and hang out when we did the promos for this shit. So,
nice.
super nice dude.
Dude. All I know, every time I see her watching the Phillies, I walk in, I was like, whose butt are you staring at now? And she's like, stop it.
Oh, dude, boom all the way. If you're gonna,
Oh,
he's young. He's
Handsome
young.
bunch.
She
Yeah.
likes Bone because he has longer hair, but no beard.
Oh.
Well, he's got the scruff going on.
Yeah. But her real fucking, like, infatuation is real Muto.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
He's in charge, right?
Because I told her, I was
Okay.
like, I'll buy you a
game.
jersey if you want a jersey. She's like, give me a real Muto jersey. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I got it for her. She's fucking happy into picking shit, but besides this funny shit thing, my mom's staring at fucking delicious butt cheeks every time she watches the game. I was like,
Squatting there with his legs wide open, staring right at him. It's like, oh, he's
Just
put his
those
hands
baseball
right there.
pants, though. That's good stuff. You want another story?
Yeah, dude.
A security guard was arrested in Alabama for giving candy to an inmate in prison.
Wait, inmates can't have candy?
No,
Man,
Why?
it's contraband.
jail's tough.
They eat ramen noodles.
Well, you can buy those from commissary. You can buy candy too, but not this one.
It's probably beet candy too, like just plain Hershey.
This is
Yeah,
no
they say.
judgment. You seem to have a lot of knowledge about prison.
He does, dude.
That's fine either way. No judgment. We can talk off air if you don't
Dude,
want to talk about
nah,
it.
it's on his vision board.
Oh, going to jail to sell candy
It's
to
like,
people?
Become physically fit. Go to prison. Get soups.
It's usually the other way around.
like
Go to
both.
prison, get really fit. Because
I
there's
got a
nothing
head
else to
start.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go in like a fucking rookie, dude. He wanted to get, some, yeah.
Got to be able to defend yourself a little bit.
Yeah, so he'll find like, Islam while he's there too and really bring it home. You would look good in one of those doily hats, dude. You would look super good in that.
It would complement your pillow quite
Oh,
nicely.
definitely, dude.
Yo,
Dude, maybe a boat
that
with
could be you right there.
See?
Damn,
Wow.
that's true.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is that your vision
maybe
board?
that is me.
It is actually. It is actually.
I wish everybody knew what we were talking about. There's a topless cardboard cutout of a man in a cowboy hat and jeans.
It was given to him on the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
that was one of my birthday
All right, so-
presents.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this guard, a private security guard working at Fountain Correctional Facility in Atmore, Alabama, was arrested Wednesday, according to the Alabama Department of Corrections. Shamiria Jackson was taken to Escambia County Jail and charged with third-degree promoting prison contraband. According to court filings, Jackson is accused of giving a candy bar to an inmate. This is Shamira Jackson,
Okay.
right here, for reference.
Okay.
Aw.
She got prison guard face for sure.
Just like Baby D
Prison
from the
guard face.
Friday movies.
Oh, you don't know about Baby D.
She got all the snacks.
All the bootleg snacks.
Year 2000 snacks. Cupcake got new tasty cake with glitter.
If you guys were in prison, say hypothetically,
Okay.
what candy bar, if one, would you be pining for?
Ooh.
What
Noth-
would you risk more time for?
Nothing chocolate.
Nothing chocolate at all?
No, I love chocolate, but I mean, let's get real here. How's that getting in there?
Well, I mean,
It's true.
Prison guard?
how they bringing in non-chocolate
Prison
stuff?
guard?
No. Yeah, but at least I
Very
know
good point,
I
too.
know the difference between the chocolate and the non-chocolate
I mean, I'm sure you can
smuggling
smell
material.
and taste
We're
it.
talking about
But that would just
too.
limit you to strictly what? Payday?
No, that's
That's
chocolate
not much
too.
better. No,
No, Payday's just strictly nuts and caramel.
there's
Ah.
a chocolate covered version.
Oh.
It is nuts and caramel. He is right. Now we're also talking about a prison guard. This could be in a Yeti cooler.
Oh, true.
Okay.
She's not
Oh.
smuggling the other way.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to go like basic bitch either. You don't want to get
No,
like
I
just
kind of do. I like Reese's peanut butter cups, man.
I mean,
Kit
Can't
Kats.
fuck with
nothing
that.
basic
That's a
bitch about
timeless classic.
about a Reese's.
Yeah.
Reese's is a timeless classic. That might be number
Good.
one candy all time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I would go. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
What you call it? Okay.
Fucking love a good whatchamacallit.
Haven't had one in years, but I used to like them when I was younger.
Yeah.
I was a big
Not a bad
Butterfinger
choice.
fan.
Oh, really?
Really?
Butterfinger's good. You don't like Butterfinger?
Delicious.
I don't.
It's
Shitty
too
for-
dry.
The texture's weird.
Yeah, I'll agree.
It's like
For peanut butter, it is weird.
it's like flake. It's not peanut butter. It's butterscotch.
I thought it was peanut butter.
no,
Ooh,
no.
There's a
It's
peanut
more like
butter Butterfinger.
It's like toffee, butterscotch, like every garbage candy you don't want wrapped in chocolate.
it's flaky, but like really hard.
Sorry, I got
too.
opinions.
Fair.
Yeah.
I was like, garbage cans look like Good and Plenty?
That's my mom's favorite. She loves.
Ew, dude.
Yeah.
Send her to jail. Send her to jail, dude.
Just
Yeah, they're
that
not good.
alone.
She's deported, dude.
Awful.
Yeah, they're bad.
Go back.
Mike and Ike's also not great, but they're not as bad.
Whoa.
They're not as good as
Mike
Good
and
and
Ike?
Plenty's. Yeah, they're none of it. I don't like that kind of shit though.
Straight up Mike and Ike's are
Gummy
fine.
stuff.
Yeah, like gummy, like so. Yeah, so in the van on tour, we have issues about snacks. Like all I want, I drive
Clearly.
the whole time. I love. I got
You
issues
drive
about a
the
lot
whole
of fucking.
wait.
No.
You drive the whole time?
Yep.
Contention.
Yeah, you guys fucking struck gold if he's driving the entire goddamn time.
You try to drive
also-
when he's in the car.
That's a-
He'll be like, "Wait, what are you doing? Don't do that."
Every
you just
tour
drive.
I've been on, it's a battle. Like, I don't want to do it.
No,
Yeah.
I thoroughly
also
enjoy
prefer
it.
to drive.
Shit.
drive.
Well, I like driving a lot actually.
Yeah.
I do thoroughly enjoy it. Plus, when you're on tour, you got to play drums every night. You don't want a lot of beers.
True.
And it helps keep you in check, and then you can just manage all the other people who might have a little too much one night, or
True.
you might have to carry them in on their birthday.
As drummer,
Carl,
are you band dad?
what?
Are you band dad?
Honestly, Bob and I kind of go.
Kinda share it?
We kind of go.
I do all the administrative stuff.
Yeah.
All the annoying shit that nobody.
But
else
all the
wants
like
to do.
logistical shit, like, hey, we need to get here at this time, blah blah blah. It's like me being like, yeah, we're doing it. We're meeting this time. We're loading shit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
setting it all up.
Yeah, we all have our thing, and then like when we do go on tour or we're traveling out of town, Carl does all our booking. Like he just like figures out, oh, hey, I
Books
figured
the
out.
hotels.
Yeah, he's like yeah, booking hotels. I mean, like
Yeah.
Bob does all the booking of the venues, but he's just like, hey, I looked up this spot. It seems safe. Blah blah blah. Cheapest spot we found. Because we also want to be because the biggest expense when you're on tour is gas and accommodations. Yeah, gas and lodging is the fucking biggest expense, and it fucking adds up.
It does.
The rest of the shit doesn't really cost that much.
No, you can negate a lot of the cost and everything as long as
Yeah.
you break even on those two things. It's just like I consider it a success.
Yeah.
It's like,
But you fight about snacks.
Oh yeah. So
You gotta fight about something.
Agnes
guess.
loves fucking gummy worms and fucking nerds and all that like sugary
Swedish fish.
shit.
Hell
Sweet,
yeah.
the shit that I don't like. She's like, well, what do you want? I'm like, I want pretzels. I want to eat pretzels while I drive, and I'm going to drink water.
See, I like that too.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell, I'm an equal opportunity snack enjoyer. I'm down for all of them. Now,
I don't judge people, but if you want to judge yourself, I'm sorry.
my
Took me a second. That was good.
my older band, my other band, the guy who's actually I've mentioned earlier that was in the band Bleak Shore. He was in an old band with me, and he used to. We would have to stop at not gas station or anything, it is supermarkets,
okay.
and he came out of one of them. He had sushi, strawberry milk, a cup of lobster bisque, and a bag of Takis.
So he's never been on tour before,
Oh, he's been on tons of tours.
and that's what he does.
Yes.
Yes.
Mind
That's
you,
fucking stupid.
all those things I mentioned,
Yes.
it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
All that's a terrible idea.
I agree.
What time of year was this?
Tell them his nickname also.
Trash gut.
What time of year was this?
See it.
This also factors into how bad that
I want to
actually
say
is.
spring.
Yeah, still
It
not
wasn't
great.
too egregious.
If it was December,
Yeah.
okay, cool. All that shit's gonna stay kind of cold.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
stay fresh a little bit longer. This is where I was going with this.
And the funny thing is like my former band, we were all bigger guys. He was the lone. He was actually quite like fucking jacked, and this is how he ate, and we wouldn't gain any fucking weight.
I always lose weight on tour.
It's annoying.
I eat less.
I do too.
I'm very meticulous about what I
Yeah.
eat. Like I'm pescatarian, so I don't eat meat, and
Right.
I also, if I talk about my weekly, let's dive into that.
Yeah.
I eat the same lunch Monday through Friday.
I do that too.
I make a batch of vegan chili and I eat it. I portion it out for 5 days, and that's what I eat during the week. Switch up dinner, some fish, some non-meat
Yeah.
stuff here and there, whatever.
Why not?
But other than that, like on tour, we end up eating like shit
Of
because you're on tour.
course.
Sure.
So you eat
Give
like
it a
snacks,
shot.
like pepper and some Cliff Bars. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I got nothing to
It's
eat
there.
today. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bag of pretzels.
Tour also like
Whatever.
the first like
We just
I'd
fish.
say like say if you're going out for 2 weeks, the first week I do my best not
Nobody
to
does that anymore unless you have a backing, by the way.
True.
You're doing like 6, 7
Yeah.
days tops because you need to loop around that weekend.
Yeah.
You want to play fucking Des Moines on fucking Wednesday? No.
But as an older guy,
Good.
like I still haven't grown out of it when I got older, is because it's like I kind of hoard money the first couple days because I'm like I don't know what's gonna pop up later, so I want to make sure all the money I brought with me lasts as long as possible. And then like the last 2 days, I just go full Billy Goat garbage gutted, awful shit. But before that, like the first couple days, I barely eat, and it's like it's goofy.
No, like we always make sure we have like meals a day. Like well, basically it's like you wake up in the morning. I'm coming from my perspective. Wake up in the morning, get a shower, do whatever. Maybe have some breakfast, do some shit, check on some stuff, wait for everybody else to get up. Everybody else gets a shower. We get on the road, drive X amount of hours to the next place, get to the hotel, check in. Cool. How much time we got? All right. Well, we saw this brewery, and this brewery.
Yeah.
Which one's closest to the venue? All right, cool. Let's go to that one. We'll have dinner there, and then we'll go to the venue, and then sometimes they give us food there too. Sometimes they don't, and we set up, play the show, rinse and repeat.
Efficient. Honestly.
It is.
We've been doing
good.
this a very fucking long time, and we learned what not to do and what to do. But we're also massive beer nerds, so it's just like if we're gonna go somewhere, we might as well have some decent beer, have some good food. We're traveling anyway. We all like the same kind of shit, and we get to go fucking shred some fucking faces in a different
Yeah.
fucking city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all day.
One of the worst things I found out. This took me a long time of touring to figure this out. Is the worst thing you can do is ask the promoter where's a good place to eat.
Is it always the worst?
Normally it is.
I found I've been like
'Cause
70-30 with
It's funny because like you'll go into like this is their town. You're like, oh, what's a good place to eat? And it's like, oh, there's like a fucking 7-Eleven over there. or something like that. You're
Just
like,
was there whatever's closest?
I was like, yeah, but what's got like, good burgers? What's got good this or whatever?
what's your regional meal?
Yeah, what's good here? And there's like,
That's how I found Boise Fry Company. That's how I found Flaming Amy's Burrito Barn. That's how I found all kinds of good shit.
not me. I guess
You're asking
maybe,
the wrong people.
maybe, yeah.
Don't stop asking the sound
tough.
guys.
Back to tour talk.
Yes.
What? Did you have something or do you want me to go?
No.
Oh. The band I'm in now, Cancer Priest on all of our, check out our socials. We got a new EP coming out.
What is it?
Priest.
Cancer Priest.
Okay.
Death
I've
metal
seen your
band.
guys' name around.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Cancer Priest, most of us are 40 or up.
Yep.
Now, when I was younger in like 20s and stuff, all the older bands, you would just crash wherever you fucking could find a place to crash. People's houses, in the actual van itself.
Got some of my best sleep of my life on floors.
But now,
Wow.
it's almost like you have
you.
to get a hotel.
Yeah.
Do you guys agree on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hotels almost like you have to.
I'm fine with whatever, but I'm a fucking caveman, as we
Caveman.
previously
Yeah.
spoke about. But I mean, Bob has.
I can't just fall asleep on the floor.
Yeah, Bob's had
I can't
back
tell you
issues
what,
for
I'm not a
fucking
great-
ever.
I'm not a great sleeper
Yeah.
anywhere,
Yeah.
even in my own
That's-
house. So,
yeah,
like,
me
to
too.
just be like, I can't just like turn off like that. So I was like, dude, I need a fucking
It's-
bed.
yeah, it's-
You know what I mean?
I literally could sleep for 45 minutes on a fucking concrete floor and get up the next day and be up for fucking 24 hours straight.
Yeah,
no problem.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I can just.
Oh,
go.
However,
Yeah.
I like the alternative of the what we do
Yeah.
now. We
Yeah.
get
you
hotels.
could do it,
Yeah.
but why?
But-
Yeah, well, I don't need to.
Why?
At
I'm
what
a
cost?
42-year-old man. I don't need
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
I did my time already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is the last band I did, Iron Price, we would have we had to get 2 rooms because multiple members of the band had sleep apnea. So like the snore room was one room and then the non-snore room was the other room.
Snore room.
It was fucking but like I was fine. Even like hotel sometimes you had to get one room and you're all like bunched up together.
Yeah.
I would take the floor. I can sleep on the floor no problem. My only thing now is like I gotta have a shower in the morning.
Yeah.
Showers are nice.
I gotta wash because like you're in like shitty like divey venues all night the night before. You get up, you just feel gross. Like everything is sticky.
I call that
Sure.
morning.
Yeah, you just got like a film across you. You're just like, ah, I gotta wash that off.
That's why I prefer to just shower the night before.
No,
If you're sleeping on the floor, it doesn't matter.
even if I shower the night before, I have to get a shower in the morning.
Yeah,
I have to get a shower in the morning, otherwise I can't get my day going.
it kind
I
of hits
believe
like a cup of. You don't drink it, but a cup of coffee. It's kind of hits like that. Like a nice good shower is kind of just like to get your head on straight.
I get moving without one in the morning, especially when we're on tour. And we're generally like, I've never booked a tour where we had more than like 4 hours to go, which is kind of like the nice area being in the like the East Coast and everything,
Yeah.
where you can get to a lot of nice like major
Yeah.
markets, like pretty
True.
quick. Or you get out in the Midwest and like everything where it's like
Everything starts getting
and
real
shit.
separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our drive today? It's like 16 hours. Like, fuck.
sucks. I remember touring with my old band, like Cloudminder. We played. We went toured down to South by Southwest. It was like 2008 or something, right in the middle of like Austin, Texas, which was nice. It was cool, but damn, that's a big fucking state with
Yeah,
nothing else to
shit,
fucking
God
do.
damn
It took
it,
us like
dude.
10 hours to get out of it.
Yeah.
just to
The
get to
last-
Oklahoma. It was
The
just
last
like,
band I was in was
damn.
based in Texas,
Oh yeah,
and
What band was that?
Drown.
okay.
The last touring band rather. I'm sorry. The last band I was in was Drowse.
Drowse.
But Drown was based in Houston, and the first show of tour was the record release for the record, and then the next show was San Antonio.
Okay.
Which I was like, okay, town to town, not that far. It's far.
Yeah,
It's fucking
Yeah.
far.
big fucking
then
state.
the third day of tour was in Arizona, not New Mexico.
Oh boy.
We left.
So you had to go through New Mexico to get to Arizona.
We had to go through all of Texas
Yeah.
in a couple days, and
There's a reason they have their own power grid. It's that fucking big.
yeah,
There's 3 power grids in the United States: East Coast, West Coast,
And
Texas.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
they have
Yeah.
their own fucking power grid.
Yeah.
Remember, they had that
But I've
problem
had
with
problems.
with everything freezing over a couple years ago,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it only affected Texas.
The deep freeze
Yes.
or whatever.
Well, yeah. Fuck them. They can have it.
Yeah, you can seriously do like a good week and a half, 2 week tour, and only be in Texas.
I'd say a week. to
Yeah,
play
and then
great shows.
you got to factor in the jail time you're going to spend there because you're not from that fucking state.
That's true.
So we left the show
Those are
in
fucking ignorant
Yeah.
in San
douchebags.
Antonio. Like we left the
From what I gather,
like the second the show was over, we packed up the shit and left. And I drove through the night all night, and we got to the show in Arizona exactly on time the next
Wow.
day. 13 straight hours in the car.
Woof.
that's efficient driving.
Yeah.
I almost did the whole thing.
Oh man.
I tapped out.
This is almost bullshit.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
tapped out the last like.
You think
2
you know a
hours.
guy? I had all these high expectations
man.
for you.
But I loved driving through it because Texas, like when the sun was coming up,
Oh, it's got to be fucking beautiful.
it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I also love the desert,
Hey.
but I was like, oh, that's Mexico right there,
Yeah.
but not so bad.
It is the Southwest. The Southwest is stunning. Like
It's my favorite part of the whole country.
I have a friend that lives in Albuquerque, and I went out and in like 20 years ago when they were in school in Santa Fe, and I spent like a week or so there, and it was just breathtaking.
Hey, man, yeah. I've been to Albuquerque a few times. Like it's rad out there. It's got some real stunning, huge like structures and like
Some nice
canyons
bluffs,
and shit. Yeah, dude. Bryce
bluffs
Canyon,
and buttes.
Arches National Park. Yeah.
That's Utah,
oh yeah.
which I also love. But
Good stuff.
That's a pee.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Like
go for it.
those
Go.
types of shows where like you're playing pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is that you will get people that come to the shows that really aren't into the style of music you play.
Yeah.
But they're like, you're somewhat close to where I live,
Yeah.
and it's something. Like
Absolutely.
when I was younger, nobody came to Delaware ever to play music. You really were like, so like no matter what came through, no matter what genre it is, if it's anything DIY, I would go.
Yeah.
Because it's like I got to. It's like it's here, and it's, you don't have to drive an hour to Philly. You don't have to drive an hour to Baltimore. It's so like when you go to like the middle of nowhere when the cities are spread out more, you're like,
Oh sure.
all right, yeah. If it's something that's coming to my town in the middle of Bumblefuck, like yeah, I gotta be there.
Dude. It's,
And those are like
a lot
honestly the more fun people to play to.
honestly,
I
yeah.
remember one of the other old bands I used to be in did a lot of like spastic hardcore bands in the past and shit too. As you said, drummers are few and far between, but like
It's true.
those are the guys that like I really cut my teeth with like playing live, and then like so I already knew Bob, and we didn't really do music together. We just knew each other because we had a lot of same tastes, and he was doing bands. And then like I was on tour with my one band, and I came back, and the dude I had been playing with was just like, "Yo, I'm playing with Bob and Rick now." Rick was this dude we used to play with as well, and he's just like, "Hey, we got this, wrote some songs, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "All right, cool," but I was still doing like spastic hardcore shit. But that being said, we would still do stuff for a while. So we played this house show in fucking Newark, and this is well over a decade ago. And it was fucking insane. It like literally like bunch of kids. We felt like old guys, and this is like 10 years ago, so we were in our 30s.
Yeah.
And we felt like old people at the show, but like these kids are just going nuts. And I remember Jared, the dude that was doing vocals, he's just like first song there's a break, he's just like, fight each other. And they just start fucking going to town.
Newark, Delaware.
Yeah.
What was the band?
I think it was
I might have been there.
Distress Signal.
I think I was there.
So I was
Ron,
in,
what year was this?
I don't even
10
fucking know,
10
dude.
years ago,
At
2014?
at least. It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been before that. Honestly,
It sounds familiar. I could have been there.
I've been playing music with the dude Joe in that band. We did this band, the Sound of Failure.
I know that band.
Yeah, that's me.
Nice. Awesome.
I wrote everything. No, I just played the drums.
Like take no one's here to
everything.
no one's here to fact check you. Just take all the clarity you can get.
Joe would actually probably be like, "Yeah, he wrote everything. That's why it sucks." If Joe hurts,
Fucking Joe.
Well, that's why like you see these weird towns that will have like a scene built up around them. They're just like, why? And it's like because you're maybe 45 minutes or an hour away from the main city of like. Like one of the bigger hardcore bands I did, Philadelphia was great. We always did really well in Philly, but we did exponentially better in Lansdale, Pennsylvania.
dude, Lansdale's a fucking weird place.
Lansdale
You're not
rules.
what band?
Dead and Buried.
Oh shit! No way. Okay.
It was
Yeah,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Yeah. I remember. I don't think I saw you guys, but I remember
Yeah.
seeing that. Lansdale, PA, isn't far from where Bob and I grew up.
Yeah.
And
You guys
it's
Bucks County or something?
it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
For some reason, they put out some like bands that were like,
What?
what? Like, where did that come from?
Lansdale and Westchester. It's like some reason, like,
Yeah, I don't have as much props for Westchester,
Yeah,
but I
fair
see
enough.
where you're coming from.
but it's like, God damn, like, what? Like, yeah, like, what? Like, Lansdale was like,
It's weird.
yeah.
That fucking VFW there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one.
Off of Walnut or whatever it was?
Yeah, right by the train station.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. That was because I don't drive. That was the easiest place for me to get to because you could just bop the train right there and you just go right on in. But yeah, Lansdale was always just fantastic. It's like there's nothing else in this town.
Yeah.
And like they always had decent bands in the area. Like Minor Times came from that area.
Yep.
Fucking Inkling, all those other bands.
Yep.
Like it was just fucking awesome.
Frail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just wow. Like
I mean, it's more like the metalcore vein, but like Chine came from there too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our my drummer in Cancer Priest, he was in a band from that area called 13 PFP.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah.
13 people fucking poodles. Yeah. They had a shirt that there was a ska. It was a kind of a ska band.
It was like a metal band with horns.
Yeah, so
Yes,
it's fucking
with
ska
horns.
band. Don't fucking try and it's a fucking ska band.
Hi, hear that, Evan? Dickhead?
It's a fucking ska band.
Yeah.
You throw horns, it's a
Yeah.
ska band. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, guy who's friends with him.
No, he's definitely.
I'm actually not really sorry. At
I
all.
always called the Toot Toot band he was in.
So like in high school, like I was friends with all like the metal and punk kids, and like we were all just kind of doing whatever. Like we all had weird bands, and we're just like none of it made sense because we're all into weird shit. And we're just like, oh, it's this weird conglomerate of, hey, this is what we're doing. But yeah, the one guy had a 13 PFP shirt, and it was like, this is what the PFP stands for. And I remember the one thing on the back of the shirt was people fucking poodles. And I grew up with standard poodles, so that it always stuck in my head. But going back to like old school shows like that, it was really interesting to see how diverse all the shows were back then. You would have a hardcore band, a screamo band, a fucking straight up death metal band. You'd have like a
That's
fucking
standard fare,
like,
man.
you'd have some like just like wimpy kind of just like indie rock band.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. We played in Dirt Worship, our old band, our like weird proggy metal band we did before OKTAS. We played in Charlotte, North Carolina at this place, The Milestone. It's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a great venue. Like everyone has fucking played there. But the whole lineup was insane. It was like a punk band, a fucking 90s rock band, like a youth crew hardcore band,
Nice.
and like us doing our like proggy death metal thing, and everybody hung out for every fucking band, and they all fucking supported everything. We sold merch that night. Everybody was cool.
Some of the best crowds of my life were in North Carolina too.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see,
Every band I've been in.
but it's interesting to see how like it's cool that like things are specialized, but I think it's a little over specialized at this point to the
Yeah.
point that like just like I don't want to play with like a band that sounds like us. I want to play with a band that like
Yeah.
is a little crustier. I want to
Yeah.
play with a band a little thrashier. I want to play with a band that's like a little more ambient. Like
Yeah.
like we played with Neckrat last year at fucking Kung Fu Necktie.
Yeah.
And
It was fun.
It was awesome. Like they're more like thrashy in your face. We're more like, all right, here's 10-minute songs of
Here's what we do.
yeah.
That's why places like Lansdale like blow up. It's just like there's so much diversity in the music. It keeps things interesting. It keeps things fresh and not boring. And the funny thing is, like you said, like the show where there's like everybody in Charlotte had like there's like 10 different styles amongst all the bands.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, every person in those bands knew each other. Like they all
Except
knew
for us.
Yeah, except for the tour
surprised me.
bands.
Yeah.
They're probably like, all right, so that's great. And the fact that they play together, like, holy shit, that's awesome. So, and there's nothing better, like, even like...
It's just hard to put together a lineup like that in a fucking city where it's just like, okay, here's the promoter. This is what we want to do. This is what we got going on. It does
It's like a
become
marketing thing.
Yeah, and I get that to a degree. Like, yeah, like honestly, at the end of the day, it does come down to like a businessy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
But at the same time, like we're not in it for the businessy thing. Like, yeah, we got to deal with that aspect of it because
It's part of the package.
we're not in this to
got it.
not make something of it.
Yeah.
Whether that be money, whether that be notoriety, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
We're not in it to not make something of it.
Yeah.
You're full-assing it.
But at
You
the
don't
same
half-ass it.
Yeah, full asset. Yeah.
thanks for checking me out on the way in. I saw you staring at me when I was peeing outside.
He was like, good stream.
It was a little weird, but I took it.
I'm a
solid stream, dude.
I'm
He
observant.
drinks a lot of water.
I do actually.
And it's,
Clutch.
but like, the thing
Makes
is,
room for all the beer.
and like, think about the times, like, you say you go to see like a 5-band death metal show. When you're like, all right, cool. But all 5 bands are like the same style of death metal. You're just like, by the 4th band, you're just like,
Well, you have a lot more
Sorry,
patience.
but-
You have a lot more patience than I do.
Even
dude.
if it's
Because
I was about to say
it's
4
tough.
is a lot.
like, even if it's
Five-
like,
five is a lot.
even if it's all bands you really like, you're still kind of like, all right, what's going on here? But
Yeah.
like when you have like some band that's like somewhat different in the littlest way, you're like, oh,
you need those
Yeah.
like palate cleansers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of just
Precisely.
like sort of like
Precisely.
resets it a little bit. So you
Precisely,
can
yeah.
like, gives your ears a
Yeah.
break. No, yeah, that's
It's like, oh, this is
crucial.
more laid back. I don't have to hear like, all right, cool, I'm in.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to have that one band, and like we've played a bunch of shows where like we've played a couple like the more stoner type shows, and we kind of are the odd man out, but it's still like we do better there because we are the odd man out. And it's like, all right, well, if somebody's playing fast for once, all right, cool. But yeah, I just love the mixed bill is always going to be good, and like it's going to open
Keeps it
people up to
interesting.
different types of music. Like there's
Yeah.
no reason like modern hardcore is like there's no reason like death metal should be something like you're completely against. Like there's a lot of similarities. There's more in common than what you
Cool.
have different. And like say like okay, that in death metal and doom, it's like there's still more in common than there is like separate. So like there is something for everybody there. It's like it's not like completely out of like it's not completely nuts to say you might not like this. It's ridiculous. It's like I don't know. I'm fucking getting confused here, but my basic point is like there's something
All right,
here.
if I can help with that, I
Go
could
for
make it worse.
Go for it. Make it worse. But there's something here that you still might enjoy if you just enjoy heavy music
Sure.
of any type.
There's a lot of crossover between all
Yes.
of that, you know what I mean? As long as there's like a integrity to it or something that people
Yeah.
like can identify with, and it's like,
Yeah.
all right, this person actually took some time to like get good at their instrument and they got something to say, or
Yeah.
angry about something or upset about something.
Yeah.
And no matter what
Or maybe
format
they're
they
happy as
took it
shit
out
about
in.
something.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
same. And even on the opposite end of it, it's like there's
But-
still enough similarities, like even if it's just mentality wise, between the genres that you're just like, all right,
I'm so
there's something here for me.
I'm so happy that death metal, like aside from the nearly 2 decades of people like jocking obituary T-shirts
Yeah.
in hardcore, but now death metal is truly being like integrated with hardcore like nicely.
And even not just death metal, like grind, doom,
People are
Makes sense.
punk.
People are checking out bands.
Yeah.
Hardcore kids are going to death metal shows. I mean, it was always vice versa. Metal dudes always go to lots of shows, and they love riffs. So
Metal-
why wouldn't they like good hardcore?
Metal, like
Yeah.
all genres of metal, is normally been more open. It's like, all right, it's somewhat aggressive and it's somewhat heavy. I'll check it out.
Exactly.
It's way more open to that.
As long as you got good riffs, some
Exactly.
interesting musicianship.
I mean, there's undeniably
Yeah.
great riffs in hardcore.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, sometimes it's going to be catering to like what you like about a certain genre. Like, I like the heaviness of hardcore. Well, have you checked out death metal, doom metal,
Exactly.
or whatever? I like the speed of hardcore. Well, have you checked out punk rock or grind? It just makes more sense. It's like there's always something angrier, there's always something sadder, there's always something slower, there's always something faster. You just got to be willing to, put aside any preconceived notion and just watch of all the bands. Listen to all the bands, just pay attention, and you're going to be fine.
And that's something I never got about that like exclusionary thing, which has
Oh, it's
become
dumb.
more prevalent over the years as far as like booking shows. Like even just like back in the day, like DIY shit when I was in my late teens, early 20s, real fucking long time ago. Like that, like, oh, we're only doing this kind of shit. Like, no, I want to like hear different shit because I like different shit. I'm not listening to fucking brutal shit all fucking day.
Yeah.
You can't
Like,
do it.
You can't.
It can be
Well,
exhausting.
no, you can, but I don't know, like,
It's a weird existence.
where are you
Yeah.
drawing influences? Of like, there's no fucking band that any of us has ever listened to that drew influences from just the same shit they fucking play.
Very valid.
You
point.
can't fucking tell me one fucking band.
Bars.
Like, Bob and I are massive Typo Negative fans. That was
Yeah.
actually the first thing we bonded on.
So is this guy.
Yeah?
I
Fuck
have-
yeah, dude.
I have a typo tattoo.
So does he.
It's on my thigh.
He's just on his calf. I don't have one.
Like tattoos. Sweet.
You want to show off your thighs, dude?
Not today.
Aw.
Yeah, you want to do that, man. You want to see some leg muscles? I got you.
I ride bikes. I got them.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Flexing on us, dude. Jesus.
I play death metal drums and walk 10 miles a day, and I throw kegs around for a living. So I don't know. Maybe. Anyway. But going to that, like, I mean, like, whenever you see any interviews with like Peter Steele, he's just like, yeah, I like Black Sabbath, the Beatles, and
Yeah.
whatever. And like, I don't even really fucking like the Beatles that much.
Yeah.
Honestly, they did some okay shit, but for the most part, they can go
That's some good
fuck
ones.
themselves.
Yeah.
But like,
Tracks.
but
Tracks. A couple bangers.
no, honestly, most of the shit's garbage. I feel the same thing with the Rolling Stones.
I said
Rolling Stones stink. I do
Operative-
enjoy some Beatles.
the operative word was couple.
Oh, I thought you were just placating and being a dick.
No.
Sorry, I just met you. I don't know.
I do
enjoy
not
some.
like the Beatles.
I enjoy
At all.
some.
There's a couple.
No,
good songs.
there's a but what I'm saying is like that was shit that inspired. But how did that make Carnivore or Typo Negative? That's what I'm saying. Is like I listen to fucking weird shit that has nothing to do with anything we do musically or have done musically ever. And I've been doing this shit with this motherfucker for like 26 years. So
It kind
like,
of makes
Longer than you haven't.
makes
Yeah.
all genres
Bob
more
knew me
interesting.
before I had dreadlocks, man.
It kind of makes all genres more
While ago.
interesting. Like if you're a punk band that only listens to punk, you're only gonna write one type of thing.
You're gonna write rehash bullshit.
Whereas like all like the really great
Derivative.
punk bands, we're also listening to Sabbath. We're also listening to metal. It's all this other shit, like kind of like that.
Fucking Slayer, all they talk about is like how like all the punk bands were just like, oh, we'll just do that, we'll just do it faster and
Yeah.
heavier.
So it kind of and that's why also why Slayer stands out because they were influenced by a lot of punk bands.
Yeah.
So it just kind of makes sense. It's like if you only allow one genre of influence into your music, it's just kind of going to be stale and stagnant. Whereas if like you're like a death metal band that invites in like a hardcore influence or even like an industrial influence or something off like that, it's kind of like it's going to make it more interesting and it's going to make the genre itself evolve more, as if not just your band. So if you're a hardcore band that listens to just hardcore or a punk band that listens to just punk, you might be really good at it, but that's all you're going to be is a punk band. All you're going to be is a hardcore band. All you're going to be is a metal band, and it just kind of makes things stale.
Which is not a bad thing per se.
It's
fine.
not.
There is a lot of like a traditionalist kind of like mentality when it comes to a lot of like metal bands, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Keep trying to do the same thing. But yeah, I mean, it gets boring after a while. It's
Yeah.
just like you want to move things forward. It's sort of like, what do we do? Where are we going here, guys?
Even the best, like death worship, like straight up and down death metal band can be as good as they can be, but you can only invent the wheel so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can only just do the same thing over and over again, but slightly different.
Yeah, Lemmy always used to talk about how he used to listen to like fucking Little Richard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
He was something else.
yeah, I mean, but I
The
mean,
inventor
like,
of punk rock,
but
essentially.
yeah, 100%.
Depends on how you define it, but
The
yeah.
inventor of good bass tone.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, like, that's the thing is you got to bring in those other aspects of things, and like, I'm always looking for that. Like, I mean, you said you're in your mid 40s as well.
Yeah.
So are Bob and I. The fucking garbage bubblegum fucking pop music from the early to mid 70s that my parents shoved down my throat. There are some really good songwriting things going on there. So I like to try and bring that into stuff that we do. Obviously, it sounds nothing like it, but I mean, the application of how the arrangement is. It's just like, dude, listen to that. It's like, even like, you look at like the backing tracks for like vocal stuff for like an Elton John record or a fucking Billy Joel record where he's like doing his fucking bullshit 80s doo-wop, but it has that like oscillating like up and down thing for the background. Like that has a lot to do with like textural stuff for music. And I really think that's a missed opportunity for things like, no, you need to bring that into it. It's just like, yeah, it's like you can be brutal as you fucking want. Yeah, Mayhem. Yeah, they were brutal as shit.
Yeah.
The recordings sound like dog shit. The songs were garbage. And they were fucking Nazis. So fuck you. like, okay, cool, you played really fast. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, but
Way to
you have
go. Way to
you
go.
have a 5-minute song with just 2 parts
Yeah.
and all treble.
It can only go so far.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to bring in those other influences, no matter what it may be,
Yeah.
to really invigorate the other things. Like, and I hope other artists in different genres are doing that.
Yeah.
Like, they heard some fucking, I don't know, they heard some fucking Slayer song. I hope, fucking Sarah McLachlan's out there. It's like, yo, I heard some brutal fucking Slayer song. All right.
Hey.
I kind of liked how that chord progression went. Maybe I can work that into something I'm doing. And we can
would
save more
love-
dogs.
I would so love for Sarah McLachlan to steal a riff
I read a book.
and find it.
I read
I'd be
the-
like I hear that fucking Brutal Truth riff. That's hilarious.
Oh, brutal shit. Sarah McLachlan
would
and
be
Brutal
awesome.
Truth would be a sick mix. Oh, shit. I read Al Jorgensen's book, the guy from Ministry, and he talked about how like early Ministry was basically just dance music.
Yeah.
And he's like, then I went and saw like the hardcore punk of the 80s, and it completely shifted his songwriting altogether and kept that from being just like your typical new wave goofball band to make them something different and, the kind of industrial metal type shit that he did. And also, it also applies to how you conduct yourself outside of strictly music. I mean, like, I think might sound crazy, but there's a lot of comparisons to punk, hardcore, and metal and the Grateful Dead. Whereas the Grateful Dead, music aside, how they conducted themselves as a band. Whereas they went out and toured, they brought all their friends that are bands with them. They made all like their fans a community, like encourage them to like meet each other, become friends, and then the people would start following that band everywhere they went. Basically a cult. But it's kind of like akin to like a scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whereas like like how they encourage you to bootleg their music. Like they encourage that. They encourage you to bootleg their merch because at the end of the day, it's still going to get your name out there somehow.
Someone's gonna be wearing a Grateful Dead
Yeah.
shirt, no matter who made it.
Yeah, there were different times back then as far as the merch thing concerned.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's true.
Plus, I fucking
Nowadays-
hate the Grateful Dead. But
Fair.
your point is valid.
my
Your
dad
point
was-
is
my
valid.
dad was
money
a
after the
deadhead.
recordings
Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
ways, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
But it just kind of like it's
Yeah, if they just put the recordings on mute, it'd be a lot better.
fair.
I fucking hate that band, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
fair
tried.
enough, man.
My sister was.
Your point is 100% valid,
Yeah.
though. I see what I see
Yeah.
what you're getting at.
Yeah, not
where
musically, just-
they're encouraging that community.
Yes.
They want people to come together
Yes.
and be like, "Hey, experience this." Like, yo, these guys are doing dope shit. These guys are doing dope shit. That's
Yeah.
fucking dope.
And kind of broke down like the whole 70s 80s concept of bands are in competition with each other, which is dumb. It's like if someone's like, I found a really good heavy metal band of any type of heavy metal, I found it's really good, they're not going to stop at that band unless they're fucking crazy. But they're like, all right, what else does heavy metal have to offer? What else does punk rock have to offer? What else does anything have to offer? And they're going to like go check out everything else. So it kind of broke down like the whole competition aspect of music, like the music industry, this is before like a whole DIY aesthetic or anything like that. But that's where kind of the point I was getting to is like, all right, instead of us, fighting each other and who gets more like songs on the radio or whatever dumb shit, let's just boost each other up.
Yeah.
That way everybody
wins.
Yeah, 100% valid.
because like if you like Slayer, it's not hard to think you're gonna like Megadeth too. So why would
yeah.
like any of the big four be in competitions? Like there's no point.
No.
If you're hungry for music, you're not going to stop at one band.
Yeah.
It's like M&M's for a fat guy. It's not going to stop.
Record's only like 45 minutes, an hour? It's like there's a lot of hours of time you can be listening to things, It's like why not listen to the
And even some bands,
All
when
of
they're
them.
like the records are 30 minutes, it's like,
Dude.
yeah, you can fit in 2 records in the space of a normal hour-long record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is a very valid point, bringing that to it.
And like
But goddamn, man, why do the Grateful Dead have to make such bad music?
because they were hippies.
Drugs.
But Yeah, not the best drugs either. You imagine if the Grateful Dead, instead of being like acid and weed,
They're on meth.
if they were
Dude,
in
that'd be
like
fucking
meth and
awesome.
PCP,
Yeah, dude.
Now we're
could you
talking.
imagine what Jerry would have been shredding, dude?
Yeah, I want to hear Jerry.
He would have had way more fingers missing.
Yeah. Did you hear his real dark period, bro? Like, fuck.
Toes missing.
Shit, dude. That's super
Down real
good.
quick.
Sorry, being a white dude with really long dreadlocks, I've had a lot of Grateful Dead conversations in my life, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't like the band and people bring it up to you.
Also, one of the first merch bands. I'm sorry, it's true. Them and the Rolling Stones were the first bands where like you saw a shirt,
Why are
and you knew it was them.
Why are you sorry? That's just marketing. That's
Yeah.
how marketing works.
Did you do that? Was it your fault? Because if it is, we gotta have a
probably
private
is.
conversation.
Are you peeing again?
I broke the seal, dude. Proceed. Carry on.
Bob and I can be quite long-winded when we're together.
Go for it.
I'm bad enough on my own,
No,
but when Bob gets involved,
I'm gonna have to pee too.
Tommy, is it time for a game?
Why don't you wait till the podcast is back on?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's not.
what game?
I don't know.
We got a game.
You all right there?
I didn't want to do it
You don't want to do it?
The game? You don't want to do the game?
forever.
All right.
What's the game?
Oh,
Do it. If
Now
you
we
don't
gotta
want to
do
do
it.
it, it's fine. What's the game?
this game. He's really mad at me right now. This game, as people that have been in bands for quite a long time, there are some really, really,
You'll like this.
really bad band names out there. Now,
I never even finished the story, by the way.
What story?
The lady gave a prisoner a Twix bar.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did she share it?
That was a while ago.
Like she gave like one half, and she kept the
it was a
half.
Twix bar.
Was it left Twix or right Twix? I don't.
I like to think they did like that thing where they lock arms and like kind of go around each other, so they both enjoy it together. It brings people together.
So yeah, what did happen with that?
Was she getting
So
something
everyone-
for it, or
She's in trouble. That's all.
Now that's just his way to get prison reform,
Gotcha.
and I think I'm all for it. This game, there's like I said, we've all been in bands quite a while, and there's some really shitty band names out there, and a lot of them tend to come from our neighbors across the Atlantic in Europe. Now, this game is called Is It Euro? Well, Tom is going to give all three of us a band name, and then also he has the genre for all these bands as well, and we have to determine if it is or is not from Europe.
right.
If it is from Europe and we can narrow it down to country, bonus point. If it's not from Europe and we can also narrow it down to country, bonus point.
What if it's from the United States? Do we lose points?
And you prepare to lose points because they come through quite a bit. We're not exempt from the shitty band names.
Oh, I know. I got.
yeah.
I got. As soon as you said shitty band names, I had a bunch pop up in my head.
Oh, there's so many good ones.
It's a simple yes or no game, and
Yeah.
then the second part is the bonus.
Yeah, because when we can
Okay.
narrow it down.
Yes or no, as far as it's a real band name?
No, if it is
Is
or is not from Europe.
Oh, okay.
From
Gotcha.
Europe.
Yeah.
And then
we break
figure
it down
out
further for the
country
bonus
from there.
points, yes.
Gotcha.
love it?
Now, shameless self-promotion. On Patreon, patreon.com/IRRANDILL, we have a bonus episode every week. And occasionally, I will say to Tom, list in this game. And that means the band name is so egregious that we will actually add it to another list, and we will sit down on Patreon and actually listen to these bands to determine, if
Like
it's good.
on air.
Yes, on air on the Patreon. So yes,
I kind of
Patreon.
want to be a part of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
on.
drive down. I drive down for that.
That
no
can
joke.
happen. That can definitely happen.
I have the unlisted.
We want to make fun of shit. I'm your guy.
I have the unlisted YouTube videos if you want a couple.
Surprisingly, you will find some decent shit in there. It's nuts. What's that one band? Hamburger Alien was cool. We found a band, a really good death metal band from Mexico called Several Cocks. There's
Several.
several, not just one, not just two, not just five,
Not
A
a
lot of
few.
cocks.
not even five, not
So,
even a big.
so
not
they're
even close.
cocky and living up to it.
Damn right, dude.
Lots of cocks.
But yes, patreon.com/IRRANDILL, $3 a month gets you that. And also our good friend Mike Murrow from Sunburster will send you a free case of Rap Snacks.
snacks.
Oh, he's got rap snacks?
Oh, he'll send you some rap
Oh, he's
snacks,
got
dude.
them.
Oh yeah, that's incentive.
Does he have homies too?
I fucking wish, dude. In the little fucking plastic ball.
Yep.
That'd be sick.
He's that wheelchair homie, man. That was like the most coveted
That was
one.
a good one. That
Yeah.
was a fucking
Got to
good
go
one.
through so many quarters to get that one.
That one and the guy in the screen mask. That
Yeah,
was a good
yeah.
one. That was good as shit. This game is called Is It Euro with OKTAS from Philadelphia.
Woo!
Hit it, Tommy.
Steel frog.
Steel frog.
Steel.
That's one word.
Oh. Genre?
How is steel spelled?
The way.
Like
No,
the
no,
metal
they're-
or like the act?
Oh, Steel.
All right,
Ooh.
that's what I was getting at. Thank you.
What's the genre on that?
Thrash.
Okay.
They sound like they're from like Midwest.
I'll go not Euro on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to not Euro too.
You know what? I'm going to buck the two of these guys and go with Euro.
Good one, Bob. They are.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Bob.
Right. That's right.
A lot of times the genre does help. Surprisingly.
Steel frog.
Okay.
Yeah, because Steel Frog, Steal, would be definitely an American band.
Yeah. We do be stealing
Yeah, I'm
frogs
stealing your
all
frog,
the time,
bitch.
dude.
You're prone to amphibious theft.
Now, even if you got the first part wrong, you can still try to get the bonus point on
All right.
narrowing it down in Europe.
Oh, what country?
I have
Yeah,
a
whichever one
handy
you
map
figure out.
right there.
We have a handy dandy map. Another.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I love how you have like the Western
the-
Hemisphere covered up because no one cares.
It's less needed, you know.
Mainly the Northern
We know where we live.
Yeah,
American.
exactly.
You'd think.
Steel Frog?
You would think.
And it's a thrash
Oh,
band.
it's got to be France, man.
Going with France, huh?
thrash. I'm
Frog.
saying.
If they're making
full
fun,
on the
if they're making, if
pretty on
they're
the
making
nose
fun of
right there.
themselves,
Frog, yeah.
if they're making fun of themselves,
That's a good fucking
Yeah.
point.
Wow.
Since it's thrash, I'm gonna go with Germany.
Poland.
Finland.
Fuck.
What? God damn it,
I thought
guys!
they were smarter up there.
Right?
Beard without a mustache.
Oh,
Shit.
Central Pennsylvania.
if that's not, if that's
If I don't automatically win on that comment, I'm sorry. Fuck you.
if that's not a slam band, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Grindcore.
Grindcore. Oof. Okay, so it's probably like that nice thin chin strap.
Or a thick one. They could be arms.
Oh, mixed with a soul
They
patch.
could be Mennonites. You never know, man.
That's what I'm saying. They could still drive. They might not have a horse and buggy. They
They may not drive a horse. They may drive a car.
There you go. Fuck. Beer without a mustache. Yeah, I'm going not Euro on that.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, also.
Not Euro. I'll go with the
Yeah, the knots take it. They're not.
noise.
So where are they from?
That's up to you to
That's-
guess.
I'm gonna go Central Pennsylvania, dude, or Ohio, but mainly Central
Wait,
Pennsylvania.
you got to do states or because United States is a big,
United States.
one country.
Also, when it's not Euro, it doesn't necessarily mean it is the United States. There's
There's the world.
No, there's not.
Wait,
actually.
wait.
so on that point, I'm going.
What are you talking about?
Say.
What are you talking about?
Right?
There's like two countries, right?
1776.
I'm going America Junior. I'm going to say Australia.
Central PA, Australia.
Mexico.
They are from Perry, New York.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know. Google it. I don't know.
Hey,
I will.
it might be close to fucking Central Pennsylvania.
No.
Yeah.
Perry, New York.
They have Amish people up in New York?
No, it's mainly. I mean,
like
they might
Ohio.
on like the border of
And, like-
PA, but the northern border of PA is mainly like white supremacists. So it's like
It's true.
you get to New York and it's just like, oh, we have a forest. Get your white supremacy elsewhere.
Honestly, there's also weird other pockets of Amish too. They got like fucking
Dover, Delaware.
dude. Fucking Michigan has it. Indiana
Yeah.
has them.
Yeah. I know. I didn't know.
Texas
Indi-
has them.
I didn't know Indiana had them until a woman that works at the brewery with Bob and I. She's from Fort Wayne, Indiana. She's like, yeah, there's a lot of Amish people. I knew Ohio and PA, high concentrations.
I didn't find that out until like the last 5 or so years.
Yeah.
There's Amish out that far.
Teddy bear autopsy.
Oh no!
It's stuffing.
Genre? What's the genre on that?
What's the fucking hard part about that?
Gore grind.
Gore grind.
Gore grind?
No, it's like bitch grind, dude. Fuck that. Teddy bear autopsy. It's stuffing.
It's true.
Do they not use distortion? Is that their gimmick?
That would be kind. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny.
That's called surf rock.
That would be kind of funny.
Because
rock
all
with blast
surf rock is only black metal without distortion. So that's all.
Fuck. You mean like Dick Dale and the Deltones are cult as fuck?
Yeah,
Essentially.
What?
and actually way better than any of that early black metal.
That's that's not hard to do. But
No, it's not. You're right. But
dude, I would love to see Dick Dale fight Varg.
Is he still alive?
who, Dick Dale? No.
No,
Nah, Dick Dale ain't.
Dick Dale's
I know
dead.
you split.
Actually,
Philly
my
all the
money's
fucking
my
time,
money's
but
still on Dick Dale winning that
Oh,
fight.
absolutely.
Dick Dale's corpse over fucking bar any day.
That fucking piece of shit.
It's just his skeleton in a Hawaiian shirt. You're like, fuck yeah, mahalo, bro.
No, yeah. Varg lives in some like countryside in France
Yeah.
somewhere and spouts out
Yeah.
his fucking rhetoric.
Wears Nazi uniforms in a
Yeah.
place that has anything other than white people. Yeah. What was this? It was Teddy Bear Autopsy, Gore Grind. I will say Europe.
I'm leaning towards Europe as well.
I'm gonna go not Europe.
They are Europe.
I'm fucking up.
I'm thinking Eastern Bloc. Let's go Chechnya.
Okay.
You wrote Chechnya? Really?
Yeah. Dude, Gore
I'm
Grind.
gonna go Georgia then. Fuck that, man. You want to go like fucking weird microcosm? I gotcha.
Gore Grind and Russia go together like fucking peas and carrots, dude. When you got tracksuits and also suffering, dude, Gore Grind comes out of it.
That's a great point.
It's a great.
Where's it from? Please.
Did you say something, Bob?
No, not yet.
Bob's smart. He didn't say shit.
You know what? Let's go with Luxembourg.
Damn, he went for it.
Yeah.
Good. I thought.
Is it Liechtenstein? Is it Liechtenstein? Please.
Oh, that would be the other one.
You guys nailed it with the Eastern Bloc, and Dennis actually nailed it with Chechnya. They are.
Really?
Holy shit!
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, that's bullshit. You guys will research that before
The
we showed
more
up.
war-torn areas,
He did.
the more war-torn areas is where you find Gore Grind and Slam. It's crazy.
It does make sense. You're not wrong.
It is wild as shit.
Big baby Satan.
No.
Big baby Satan.
Look at him over there with his cloven, hooves. And his pointed tail. What you doing out here, big baby Satan? Get your ass inside. Give me a genre on that.
Doom/stoner metal.
Oh.
Fucking South.
Dude, Mississippi.
Yeah.
All day.
I'm going not Euro on this.
Not Euro.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Nice.
I will go Washington State.
I'm going Mississippi.
Ooh.
I'm going south. Like,
I guess I got to pick one of the southern states then. Huh? Go with Louisiana.
They're from New York. New York.
Get the
What?
fuck out of here.
Dead serious.
yeah, they wish
I'm
they were.
super serial.
Could you? Yeah, dude. Oh, dude. New York.
Ridiculous.
Fucking stoner metal. Yo, dog, why'd you make that shit like slow and shit?
Are
Must
they
have
in
moved
this
there.
room?
Yeah, they're not from
They
there.
can't be born and raised
Yeah,
in New
yeah,
York.
they're not
True.
from there. Yeah.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
They gotta have moved there. It's like, dude,
They moved there just as like, oh, there's more places to play, so I guess we'll do that.
We gotta
We
take
came-
Big Baby Satan to
we
Big
actually-
Baby Apple.
We actually came here for college, and now we're working at an artisan cupcake shop. Yeah. Yo, shout out
Surprise me.
shout out cupcakes. I'm sorry, Tom. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm trying to pick the next one. It's not in order this time.
Oh, okay.
Raw Dogs.
Raw dogs.
DOGS or is there a Z at the end?
DAWGS.
Ooh,
Nice,
all right.
dude.
That's non-Euro.
Heavy
It
metal.
can't be.
That's non-Euro.
Oh, heavy metal though.
Man, it can't be though. Yeah.
I'm playing the odds of going Euro.
I'm gonna go non-Euro.
I think I'm non-Euro also.
They are Euro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Raw dogs.
Dogs.
Raw dogs. Oh.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. The raw dogs.
The raw dog.
Fuck, dude. You said it's just straight heavy metal. Okay. Let's just go to the UK.
Okay.
I'll say UK.
Let's go Ireland, which constitutes the UK, but
Sort of. Not
Somewhat.
according to them.
Don't tell an Irish person that.
Most of this is cultivated from Metal Archives, where like it does break it down. Like you can't like it'll say like if it's from like Wales or Scotland or Ireland.
I'll try Norway, just for funsies.
Hey, Ron, you fucking nailed it. They are from Ireland.
Oh shit.
Ah, fuck.
Fucking Irish.
Oh,
I mean, lovely Irish.
he did fucking great.
That sounded more Australian.
You're
It did.
Australian.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah.
It's the same, you know.
They're all convicts when you think about it.
This name snuck by me on this list.
Oh no.
Rifles at Recess.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
I've heard of
Nice.
this band.
I'm going to go
Isn't it
anywhere in the United States.
is it metalcore?
Oh my god.
Really?
It's grindcore.
That reminds me of some like band that was trying to book us in like Columbus, Ohio. That was like gun centric.
Oh, yeah.
Guncore. I forget what they were called, man. But they were just-
Guncore? What
Yo,
the
dude,
fuck?
it was
everything
fucking
2A.
weird, man.
all they had, everything was about. All the song titles were about guns. All their fucking merch had like guns on them. Shit, they were just
Fucking
had big
2A.
Jesus.
Do they have American flag sleeve prints too?
guns. Probably would surprise me. I was just like,
It,
yeah, I don't know
it
about
was
these guys.
fun, like he was like Bob was booking the tour and he's just like, yeah. So these guys got back to us and we're like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
What's that offer like?
Is there at least free pizza?
What's the
Yeah, right?
package? What's my envelope look like? Rifles at Recess.
Rifles at Recess.
That's so.
I swear to God, I think I've heard this band before.
Man.
I would say not Euro.
I'm gonna go Euro just because there's probably people making fun of us.
So ironic.
It is, right?
I think
America's
it might have
always
been Europe.
America's always got
saying
rifles
Europe
at
too?
We're going with
recess.
Europe.
Nah, they're not.
Fuck.
It's a very American.
No, but I figured you see where I was coming from with that.
Yeah.
Though. Like they're gonna
It
make.
is something they would do.
You know
Yeah,
what America
I
loves
would.
at their schools? Guns. So rifles at recess.
Where?
I'm
Not
going,
Europe.
If I might be wrong about this, I'm going to go Virginia.
Okay. Okay.
Texas.
Tennessee.
True.
They're from Tupelo, Mississippi. Close.
Fuck.
Way off.
Shit.
I knew it was the South.
You aren't way off. It's right next to One Polo.
But Yay!
You haven't really hit any of the sound effects, which is
Yeah.
actually
I needed to.
which actually spoke volumes to the content we're creating
No,
here.
it's one of those like in case of emergency break glass type things. Like yeah, if you do it too much, it
Boom
spools
do?
it. Hit it. Go. There you go.
How about bomb?
Go for it. There you go.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I do that to a lot of people.
No, I get that one a lot
Yeah.
too, dude. I get that one.
Wait,
a
hold on,
lot.
what are you saying?
No, I'm not. Son of a bitch!
This guy fucking gets it.
This is entrapment. God damn it!
I'm really good at fucking with people. I'm actually borderline better at that than I am at drums.
Yeah,
Ready for some more?
yeah, dude.
She ate a scorpion.
Fucking what?
She ate a scorpion.
That's an actual band name?
This is a.
Did they
band
break
name.
up yet? Because I hope they did.
They have a practice space. they might have T-shirts. Somebody has to be like, "Oh, what's your band called?" And they have to say,
They have a mom that's like, "Oh, my son's in a band. She ate scorpions."
"I think they're called She's." Yeah.
Oh wow, genre?
Your son's in Scorpions? No.
No. Not that whistling German band.
She ate.
It's the other one.
The other scorpion band.
They are
Wow.
classified as brutal death metal deathcore.
Good job. Deathcore always gets a bill.
You should have let me have access to this. That was a bad move on your
Deathcore
part.
always gets the bill. She ate scorpions.
She ate a scorpion.
Brutal death,
one
deathcore.
scorpion.
Europe.
I'm with Europe on this.
Yeah, it sounds stupid. I'm gonna go Europe.
They ain't.
What?
Where are they from?
Hold.
I'm not even trying to guess because it's just somewhere stupid. I'm sure.
Scorpion.
Going with Missouri.
Idaho.
Fuck it. Japan.
Nah, Bob was closest. Chicago.
Chicago.
So
God
close.
damn, dude. That's what you get when you eat shitty chili. True.
She ate a scorpion.
Fuck Chicago and their shitty chili.
Is there chili shitty?
That's Ohio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Skyline?
Skyline Chili is
Not good?
Cincinnati, I think.
I thought it was Chicago.
No.
It's like
Chicago
chili,
is deep dish pizza, brother.
but what's
Yeah.
the place where they throw like chili on top of like spaghetti?
Spaghetti. That's Ohio.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's Cincinnati, right?
Buzz off with that shit.
Yeah.
Really? That doesn't sound terrible.
It's not good.
But it's not like good chili. It's like Wendy's chili.
It's like
Thrown on
it's like,
fucking egg noodles.
It's frozen whole melt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It'd be one thing if
Yeah.
it was like chili.
With actual peppers. Yeah, no, it's not that at all.
It's like a step. It's like a lateral move from a sloppy Joe.
Yeah, yes,
Gotcha.
perfect explanation.
So no roll,
No.
just pasta.
You get the carbs on the sketties.
No, I like pasta, so I'm alright with that.
I do too, but
I
it's
don't
like,
eat a lot of it.
But
But there's some things like you're like, hey, I don't eat them together.
all right,
I'm not opposed to it, but anyway,
Yeah.
please continue, sir.
I'm obviously not opposed to anything.
napalm suckers,
Napalm suckers.
Genre?
thrash/groove metal.
Gross. Groove metal's the worst kind of metal.
Yeah, unless you're Pantera, fuck off.
Oh, even Pantera.
Ah, dude, I'm sorry. The last record was garbage, but other than that, yeah, we can have a conversation about that another time. Those Pantera, Vulgar Display,
There's some good ones.
yeah.
But
But also, no one plays guitar like that guy did, so it's not
I
going
would
to
argue a
happen.
lot of guys play guitar.
Not like that guy.
Well, after him, yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of people do. After him.
No, they still don't do it. I know a lot of nasty guitar players. I'm sure you guys do too. You've
Yeah.
interviewed a lot of people. If you could literally just throw one guy in front of me and be like, yeah, I'm going to play like Dimebag, it's not happening. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I bet his guitar tone would be better though.
maybe.
Valid fucking
Possibility.
point.
No, towards the end, the last like record or so wasn't great.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was all hell. Napalm suckers? Thrash slash.
Napalm suckers.
That sounds like an English as a second language place. I will say not Euro.
Nicaragua. Only because the first thing I saw.
Has come
It
up
could
before.
sound South American, yeah.
Oh, yeah. South America comes up.
Dude, they love them fucking like
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
thrash metal down there.
Yes,
South America loves metal of all varieties.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Iron
yeah.
Maiden is fucking massive down there.
Oh, dude, man, crazy. I'll go with fuck it. I'll go with non-Euro.
3 nons.
Yeah.
They are Europe.
What?
Where are they
Fuck
from?
outta here.
Oh, Napalm Suckers is probably some.
England.
Nah.
Who's just trying to pull off Napalm Death ripoffs?
Fucking crazy.
Barney.
Napalm
Dude.
Suckers is from Romania.
Romania.
I should have broke the seal. God damn it.
What the hell?
Sorry, just keep going.
Man, you're bad at life today.
I really am. At most days.
Same.
You're at
So I get it.
You're at 4 now. Damn,
All right.
It happens.
doesn't.
I'm 45.
All right.
Suck my balls.
You're 45.
I know.
Fucking
Croatia.
Old guy.
Ooh, has also come up.
Going with Croatia.
Croatia.
Just for funsies.
He said
Romania?
He said Romania. What did you say?
Oh.
Did you say?
No, I said Nicaragua just because
That's right.
it's the first thing I saw when I looked up there.
No, they're from Germany.
Motherfuckers. Dude, man, like a decade ago.
Dude, I suck. I'm just looking at my tally right now. It's not good.
It's all
It's
fun,
hard.
sort of.
I remember going down to like fucking Machu Picchu and like fucking Peru like 15 years ago or some shit now. And dude, those kids was like, what's the main town? Cusco?
Yeah.
It's like the town, like the biggest city that's near there. Like,
Yeah.
those motherfuckers had like all kinds of underground like metal t-shirts. And I was like, holy shit, dude. Like it's like Nevermore, like crazy, just all kinds of shit. They love it down there, man. It's awesome.
Fucking sweet.
I remember working in kitchens. My boy, like Tony, used to have like he was like from Mexico. He'd show me these like Mexican metal bands that are just coming in and playing like on Spring Garden Street, and there's like all these circle pits with all these kids, and they got like the weird like rat tails and the weird like like hairstyles that they have and shit and everything. I was like, dude, man, where's this? Fuck,
We got
Love that
two
shit.
more.
I love that shit.
Let's see, which one?
What you got, bud?
The Triceratops experiment.
Oh man,
I'm going to guess it's either prog or experimental.
It just says death metal.
Really?
They're just classified as just death metal.
What countries believe dinosaurs are real?
I mean,
Plenty.
That's I don't know. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my new favorite conspiracy
them?
things. Is people that deny that dinosaurs existed. Fucking
So, like,
hilarious.
That's a new one? I think it's been around for a while, dude.
It's hilarious.
Like gobs and gobs of Christians.
Oh god, it's so fucking
yeah.
funny.
It's very American
It's
to
so
not believe
funny.
dinosaurs are real.
It
Actually.
is mostly America and like the UK area.
Nate Bargatze doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
Oh, that's true.
Really? Seen all these bones.
I ain't never seen one.
You think I don't want to invite him over?
Okay, the Triceratops experiment. You said what was the genre?
Death metal.
Death metal. I'm going with Euro.
Same.
I'm gonna go non.
Good one, Ron. They are non,
Fuck.
Ooh.
not Euros.
All right.
Where are they from, though? That is the question.
Ugh.
That is the conundrum.
I beg the question.
Going with Canada.
Solid.
Solid.
I'm gonna go Montana.
I am going to go with the United Arab Emirates. I think it came up once, and I've been.
Dude, I saw Mauritania up there on the fucking map, and I wanted to go with that, but I'm like, no, I need to make some points
pick
up.
something.
I used to
I
go-
saw the tallies, and I'm not doing great.
I used to go Maldives all the time. Maldives and Mallorca.
Mallorca is only in Spain, so
I don't care.
It's not a country.
Catalonia.
It's merely a boundary to me, bro.
They're from McKinney, Texas.
Not a real place. Honestly, that's
All right,
actually like Dinosaur Central down there.
last one.
Okay.
Nasty pig dick.
Grind or gore grind?
Brutal death metal / grind.
Oh, it actually might be pretty good. Why don't you list that bad boy?
Spicy.
Nasty pig dick.
Pig dick.
Florida.
Not Euro.
Yeah, not Euro. That's total
Can't
Florida.
be, right? It can't be Euro, right? Fuck. No.
Actually, that's a little too like lowbrow
Yeah.
for Florida, which is actually a
Don't
thing.
count Europe out, dude. They fucking come through in the clutch when you least expect them.
No, that's not coming through in the clutch with that name. That's far from clutch.
Y'all
That is just like, wow.
Pig dick.
like that. Wow,
the
that
title of my
double-digit
memoir.
IQ is really fucking paying off right now.
Far from clutch is the title of my
Yeah.
memoir.
Oh, nasty pig dick is what's tattooed across my mom's clavicle.
She got it in 2009.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Why 2009?
It seems of the time
It's-
to get.
yes.
2009 was a wild time, dude.
The word
I
necklace.
was say he was born way before then, so that's what I was just trying to figure out.
His mom wasn't.
Mom wasn't. She's actually born in 1949.
So everybody said not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. They're not.
Yes.
Nasty pig dick.
Nasty
That
pig.
brutal death grind. I'm going to go with Brazil.
Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. Sudan. Clearly. Gotta be.
It's bound to come up eventually.
They got metal over there. They
do.
do.
True.
They love shit over
They
there.
do.
No, well, it sounds like something a guy named Chad would say. I'm not going with Chad.
Chad from Chad.
Yeah, it's not. It was not Chad from Chad. I'm gonna go some of the Midwest, like Iowa.
They are from Mexico.
Ah,
See? God bless that fucking country, dude.
What would we be without Mexico?
I'm telling you, dude. Our fucking
Bland.
exactly.
yeah, boring,
Yeah, no
real
spice.
boring.
No spice.
The internet would suck
Manufacturing.
because you wouldn't have like Mexican abuelas when they're fucking great internet presence.
Oh, yeah.
They're great Instagram videos. You wouldn't have burritos. You wouldn't have bands like Nasty Pig Dick and Several Cocks.
You can count me out like 3 items ago.
I don't know, right? Dude. At work, we wouldn't have the extra third or fourth guy we need that day.
Bob and I tied.
Just
I'm good
nice.
with that.
Yeah.
Bob, we tied.
Round
You,
about
you
five,
won.
Dennis wins 7 points.
Oh, I was like, damn, we need a tiebreaker?
No, you won.
I never win. Sadly.
You did today.
I came up with the bit, and I rarely win. I'm not as smart as I wish I was. We have
Are we all?
another bit that we reserve for first timers on the podcast. These here are the 12 of the hardest questions you guys will ever be asked in your entire life.
Noise.
Are they?
This is gripping inquiries.
You know what kind of weird shit I've been into, dude. All right, let's bring it.
These were all written under the influence of edibles.
Oh,
So just strap in.
okay.
Question number 1, boys. Are you ready? Go ahead.
How should we answer? One at a time?
Hey, you do what feels right. Question number 1.
You don't want to say that to me.
Hey, man.
Bob can attest you did not want to say that.
Hey, man.
Let's figure this out as we go.
All right.
We like to live that Mahalo lifestyle, dude. Question number 1. Inebriated, why would my knees be rated?
Inebriated what?
Why would my knees be rated?
Would somebody be berating my knees, or would somebody be rating my knees?
Holy shit, correct answer. All right. Question number 2. I'm addicted to stealing watch batteries. I can stop anytime. Thoughts?
I don't own a watch.
Correct answer.
There you go.
Once again. Question number 3, moving right along. Do you think it bummed out William Lewis to share all his glory with a dude named Merriweather?
Yes.
That's true. Shout out to Lewis and Clark, dude.
Nailed it.
And all the French fur traders that mapped out this whole fucking country.
Someone had to do it.
Oh, the map's behind you. You pointed in the wrong direction.
I was pointing at the camera.
All right.
Question number 4. This is a little more
There's
lowbrow.
a tiny map in there.
This is a little more lowbrow. Question number 4. Should shit porn rebrand itself as poovies?
Yes. Agreed.
That's it's the correct answer.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's got a bad rep.
Yeah.
You know.
Question number 5.
Shitty.
It's true. Question number 5. Should I quit worrying about what Bill Pullman is up to and move on with my life?
No.
Isn't he dead?
No, that's Bill Paxton.
It's Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
Bill Pullman, he's pulling one for the team. So, yeah.
Correct answer again. Holy shit. What is going on here?
Yeah, we're good at things.
Yeah, Ron.
Question number 6. More on the movie front here. Can Star Wars credit its longevity and influence to not involving Italian people and guys named Derek?
No.
I don't know what they've done recently, but it was garbage from what I understand.
If anything, if they could have more Italians in there, have some more mob stuff, like quality.
Yo,
Quality Star
Space Mob. Wow.
Ooh.
True.
Bro.
Take Java to that next level.
I'm just telling you, man.
You know,
Dude, Spaceballs did it better, so fuck them.
they don't tolerate rats.
Correct answer.
Pizza the Hut.
Now,
Is there a wrong answer? Like, can we really say whatever and it's just going to be right?
I'll ask the questions here. Question number 7. Confirm or deny each member of your band has "Live and Let Chill" tattooed across their knuckles.
True. I mean,
Yeah, it's totally false. Actually, only three of us
That's like
have only three of us have tattoos, and none of us have any piercings.
It's probably that Agnes, isn't it?
No, she's the most tattoos out of all of us.
Son of a bitch.
And the only reason none of us has piercings because one of mine got ripped out and the other one almost got ripped out.
I think all piercings should be ripped out, truthfully.
Yeah, you ever have a German Shepherd attached to your face?
Not yet, God willing.
No, you don't want it, trust me.
I mean, of all the dogs that rip a piercing out of my face. Oh, wait.
No, when it's giving you a hug. So it doesn't know it. It's not like attacking you.
Well, I grew up in a weird household. I don't know what a hug is. German Shepherd, honestly, maybe I'd rather have a Doberman Pinscher do it. Because if you're going to have like
coming.
a real brutal, like strict looking dog do shit to you, it's going to, I'll go do it.
No, when it's giving you a hug, though.
Like I said, I don't know what a hug is. Question number 8. You guys are older, so you'll get this reference.
Huh?
People in the
Speak up.
People in the 90s thought Perry Farrell was a cool dude. Did Operation Desert Storm target the wrong group of people?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
It did.
Correct answer, dude.
Yeah.
Caught Stealing was a stupid song. Question number 9. This is fun. Would you still enjoy milk if it was called Dilk?
Don't drink milk.
Yeah, same.
Valid point. There you go.
Don't do it.
All right.
Stay away.
This is more back to the movies here. Do you remember in the movie Son-in-Law where Carla Gugino's dad called Crawl Crotch?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Ew, yeah.
Sick, right?
That's really the question.
Yeah, that's the
Times,
question.
bro. Good times, bro. Shit.
There's no issue about when we should have some grindage. Like there's no
Nugs,
question about
chilling,
that.
grindage, the
Yeah.
3 staples of life.
Yeah.
Also, not only did he call him crotch, later on he called him crap. Also very funny. How do you feed a hungry man? Anyway, number 11 here, moving right along. We got 2 more left. Why do so many people insist on using cuss words?
Fuck you, dude.
I want to get shit done.
Fucking valid point. Correct answer. Now, finish this Dark Throne song lyric. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with ya.
Whore.
Correct answer again. Tom,
Yeah.
what does that sound like to you?
I don't know.
Tom, what does it sound like? What does this sound like? A perfect score?
No.
That
You
was
guys
me.
just nailed a perfect score.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what we
you
do.
did.
Well done.
Yeah.
The first couple were easy. I'm glad Bob had to chime in on the
Yeah,
other ones
dude.
because that would not
That's
worked
why
out
it's
well
good
for
that
me.
you guys came together.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no
Support.
No
Yeah.
Lion team.
You would have been in for a world of pain if all four of us showed up because
Yeah.
it just would have gotten way out of hand.
Been a mess.
I would just hit,
In a good way.
I would just hit record and leave.
No, that actually would be, actually the both of you should have just done that if all four of us showed up.
Record a fucking.
Because it's pretty much just like one of us says something ridiculous.
You just keep riffing.
Yeah. And then Agnes is just like, Jesus Christ, why did you just say that? And then we just pile it on top of that.
Then we just start doing Simpsons quotes.
Yeah.
From their late 80s, early 90s.
You should have been here. Last episode we recorded was a Strictly Simpsons episode.
Dude, bro. did
We
this shit all
broke
day.
down our top 5 Simpsons episodes.
It'll be out next
Top
week.
5, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Fuck,
that's
dude.
hard.
Could we chime in and get
Please,
packed onto that
Go
shit?
for it.
Top 5?
You got them off the top.
Simpsons. Go for it, man. You got it.
Guatemalan Sandy Pepper, obviously. I've
Oh.
heard the names. Yeah.
And that talking dog must have been that talking dog.
Find your soulmate, Homer. What'd you say? Woof. Damn right.
Damn right, yeah.
Happens again.
Yes.
You struck gold again.
Yes.
They say lightning can't
I got
strike
one.
twice.
I got one. Oh, Cape Fear with fucking Sideshow Bob.
Oh,
my
shit.
God, with the rakes and shit.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, I hate Sideshow Bob episodes.
Dude, seriously? Like, they weren't all good, but there was, like,
The first 2 were fine.
that was amazing.
The first 2 or 3 were fine. But then they kept going. You're like, all right, enough.
Yeah.
No, they're good. Dude,
Going with the Cape Fear one.
dude, anything with Willie. He's just like, dude, when the dog's
He's
stuck
great.
in the fucking ventilation, he's just like, you got some lard, woman? He's like, then grease me up, woman.
One of the
Okay.
all the shit he would mutter under his breath to Skinner.
The last time you slap your Willie around. So
Oh,
we're
man.
predominantly like all of Scottish descent, so we may have a lot of
Oh, I
Scottish
love
jokes
it.
going on, but
Yeah.
also the groundskeeper Willie thing helps out with our jokes.
Oh, my God. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Bob's named after a fucking Scottish poet, for Christ's sake.
Corby was named after fucking Willie.
What's that?
Corby was named after Willie. I think my top 5 were it was Marge's gambling problem
That's a good one.
because a bee bit my bottom. Now my bottom's big. No wait, no.
I call him Gambler.
and I must snatch Marge from his neon clutches.
No, that's good. That's
Homer
great.
goes back to
Great.
college.
That was great.
Mr. Sparkle's
pig.
my number 1.
Oh, Mr. Sparkler.
Fuck, what were the other 2 I brought?
Dude, and Maggie makes 3.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking great one, too.
Yeah.
Hey, Homer, way to get Marge pregnant.
Huh?
He's like, huh? Thank you. This is
These
getting a little odd, but yes, I
Yeah.
am enjoying my new job.
Compliments are getting abstract.
We got our guys bring you back with Murrow from Sunburster and Evan from Drowse, dude. It was
Dude.
all Simpsons.
That'd be great. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. X-Files episode.
That was on my top 5 as well.
Your top
X-Files
5.
one was great.
We
That
come
was
in
there.
peace.
Break his legs. Break his legs.
Like, this is the simple lie detector test. Do you understand, Homer? Yes. Just explodes. Fucking amazing.
My favorite part
Comes
of
in
that.
peace. Let's kill it.
Yeah, right?
My favorite part was just how to know where Chewbacca's just in the background.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck yes, dude. This is great.
Fucking Mo with his, like, fucking Free Willy in the back of his
Yeah.
fucking bar. It's like, oh, jeez, it's the feds.
And the noise the whale makes is like.
Amazing. Amazing.
Was that in the one with the pandas when he's
Yes.
It's like, get him out of here.
One of my favorite.
Mo alone.
One of my favorite. It's my favorite Simpsons line ever, but it's from a Mo episode. So it had Mo was babysitting Maggie, and she ended up getting lost alongside of Fat Tony and everybody like that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like they found out that they were in Little Italy, and Marge is like, "The Simpsons are going to Little Italy," and Homer just chimes in with, "I'll get our little passports." That is a flawless fucking joke.
great.
Zero fat whatsoever. It's just super good.
Yeah, it's like, those are like the lines that really like bring it all fucking together, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's something in my eye. Oh, it's this shard of glass. You're like, God damn it, dude.
Oh, my God.
God, shout Mo Sizzle.
Dude, but like even like those like subtleties, like even the Maggie Makes 3 episode where like Patty and Selma find out Marge is pregnant before Homer,
Yeah.
and she's just like, "Hey, Aronson," and it's just like she's laying there smoking a cigarette, and she's like, And he's like, oh, they're the two biggest gossipers in the city. The only two phone calls I had to make. Because it made it seem like she was going through the whole phone book.
Yeah.
No, she just called the first and last person. Like those like little subtleties is about like what made all those like early shit. Yeah.
So good.
Great.
Anything in season 5, anything in season 6,
Yeah.
like
Season
all that
5
shit's
is
so good.
pretty much flawless.
Absolutely.
He's new to The Simpsons.
Yeah, 4
So-
is my favorite.
And
Four's great.
I told him, I was like, concentrate on 3 to 11.
Yes.
After 11, it
good.
gets really dicey.
Yeah.
I would say even a couple, even like the end of season 2 is real good when they get like the
Yeah.
Radioactive Man #1 comic book
Yes.
and shit. That's a great episode. They're all like fighting up in the treehouse.
Yeah.
And Marge is like, Homer, you better check on the boys. Looks outside. There's just a lightning crash. It's like, it's like, man, they're fine.
You're fine. Like 1 and 2
Amazing.
are good,
Amazing.
but like 3 is when it really hit.
Oh,
like,
that's
the
when they found
stride.
that stride. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They were just
How many
rushing
issues
it.
of Biclops would you like? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Tom A. Is it time for the homework segment?
This is the bands you sent?
Yes.
I listened to them. Bob did not. I only got
I
them
didn't
today.
catch it before I went to work, so I couldn't listen.
Bob was at work. I took the day off today.
Classic, Bob.
But no, it's
Total standard.
actually not classic Ron because I never take days off.
I don't have any days off.
Do you mind if I run
fun.
to the bathroom?
Go for it, dude.
Bands. Bob, you got enough room? Yeah. What were the 4 bands?
This segment's called Homework. Every week, we Tom and I normally assign each other a piece of music and a piece of stand-up comedy.
Oh, you didn't do stand-up comedy. I would have loved that.
Also,
Well,
when we have guests,
We'll leave you with something then.
when we have guests come through, we ask them to also, bring us stuff to listen to. Last week, we had a couple of guests, and we had Mike Morrow from Sunburster and Evan Zook from Drowse in. And let's get into what they brought us. Tommy, do you want to start?
Sure.
Or shall I?
You start
Good.
this time.
All right. We'll get into what Evan brought us because that's what I have listed first. First record he brought us was Boyd Rice and Fiends. The album was called Wolf Pact. It's musical while almost completely lacking music. Pretty much zero percussion, 0 attempts at actual singing. Church bells are in it. But it's also kind of tight. I honestly don't know if I loved or hated this. I've never listened to anything like it, but I was never able to ignore what I was listening to, and I wasn't able to turn it off. But I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of like spoken word with like random piano in the background, occasional guitar. Yeah, like I haven't really fully processed it. Granted, we've only recorded that episode like 3 days ago, but I couldn't turn it off. I was interested in it, I was intrigued by it, but I don't know if I liked it or if I was just caught off guard by it. But I didn't. It was crazy.
That's the one thing I did not listen to.
Was that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only because it was on Spotify. I didn't feel like dealing with it.
I don't do Spotify either.
Also, any bands is blah, 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 and the blah, 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 fuck off. Get a fucking name.
Well, this dude is weird because he had I looked up some other records he had. It was Boyd Rice and Friends. This one was Boyd Rice and Fiends.
Ooh.
Evan sold it. That
Yeah,
way.
maybe Boyd Rice needs to figure his shit out. I don't know.
Tell me, dude. Boy,
I'm not saying it's bad. I haven't listened to it. It might be fantastic. I do not know.
I don't know
it's-
either, and I listened to it twice.
It's something to behold.
Yeah.
It was interesting. It's nothing I'd ever heard before, or even close to anything I heard before. So I really don't know what to compare it to. Like it's like kind of like somewhat spoken word vocals, a lot of piano.
Do you rule this rating inconclusive?
My rating was I don't know out of 10.
So inconclusive.
I just said I gotta listen to this more and digest it more before I can give it.
well,
It was interesting.
our reviews are pretty similar. I said, of course, this is some wild shit Evan would find. Because when you write the lyrics like he did for Drowse, and you're like that weird of a guy,
Yeah.
you find shit like this. Completely on his own.
Right.
This shit just gravitates towards him, or maybe the other way around. I don't know how often I'd listen to this, but it's cool. LOL. Some of it kind of feels like a curse is being put on me.
It's an incantation.
You know, and I called it scary. 6 out of 10.
Like I don't even like if you're like, yo, picture a Boyd Rice
Some of it
band.
is
I'd be
really
like,
weird and
I
scary.
don't know. Like, what is this? Who is this for? Like,
Edgy black metal wishes they were that scary.
it was. It's kind of disconcerting. I will give you that. But dude, what? That was odd. But I will listen to it again so I can finally like develop an actual opinion on it. I would just say it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
It's something to be.
yeah, it's something new. It's like it's
All
weird
right.
when it's a genre I never heard before. That's fucking fun.
All right, I'll check it out at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not have a chance today.
Could be a good drive home thing, even.
I don't think it's.
I say that all the
definitely.
time.
You can definitely do not do it for like a start of your day on your way to work.
Oh no!
you
Actually,
spend-
we have this weird thing in the van and in band shit. It's complete and utter silence in the van.
We do
No
this-
one's allowed to talk.
depending on what genre of the band.
Especially if the show was shitty the night before, you can't comment on it, and you can't
Oh.
tell the other person how bad they did.
yeah.
It's like complete silence.
when you bomb, it's really awkward silence at the end. Also, like now I'm in.
Oh no! It's worse when we have a good show.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, it's just totally not true. I'm making all this shit up.
The last band I did was a hardcore band, and one of the rules was no hardcore in the van, because you figure you're sitting through a hardcore show at night. Why would you listen to it on the way home and on the way to it?
You can't do that.
You're going to burn yourself out. You need a palate cleanser. You need something different. So that was a rule.
A lot of times on band drives, I try to put on stand up.
Stand up, honestly,
It's gonna be good.
podcast.
Not podcast,
Anything.
but stand up.
Stand-up's good as long as 3 out of the 4 people in your band like stand-up.
Yeah.
When-
yeah.
There's someone who doesn't like stand up. It's going to be brutal for them.
But they sleep all the time, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
anyway.
On drives, 4 out of 5 loved stand up.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be like, I never thought to listen to it in a car before. This is so great. And one stick in the mud was like, this is something you watch. You don't listen to it. I'm like, shut up. It's a fucking
Did you
joke.
kick him out of the van?
No, I wish. I should have killed him.
I've always been the sole member that likes.
I'm not
stand-up.
encouraging homicide, for the record.
I think-
Kicking him out of the van is
Yeah.
definitely on the table.
While it's moving, sure. Hope
All right, so
we'll
what was the next jam?
that's a great transition.
Yeah. He also brought us a band called Funeral Parade. This was their
Yeah,
their
I listened
demo.
to that.
What'd you think?
Lo-fi, which I find dog shit. I don't like lo-fi bands. It was gothy 80s punk, and it was fine for what it was, but I just didn't like the recording.
Fair.
It wasn't bad for what it was. I like that kind of shit in general. Like, I like some punk shit from that era. I like gothy stuff. But I hate lo-fi recordings, which is why I like early black metal is fucking awful.
I wouldn't even qualify that as lo-fi. It's just like
yeah,
no,
they
weren't
it's
even
like
going for that.
no-fi.
They're just going for
Lo-fi
trash.
and low production value is totally different.
It's
No,
more-
no. This
Yeah.
this kind of encompassed both for me. I just don't. I don't want a shitty recording.
Yeah.
Like, just do it fucking right. Especially because that shit came out in 2009. If that shit, the
It is on the upswing of production, so
yeah. So like that's why I think they could have done better and
Maybe.
had what they were going for done better.
I guess so.
I didn't think the songs weren't bad. The vocal cadences kind of had like a Red Hot Chili Peppers thing, not because they sound like Red Hot Chili Peppers, just because they all sounded the fucking same. That's what I'm saying.
I
But-
was like Red Hot Chili Peppers in the fact that they all date like 14-year-olds.
right.
Oh. Sorry. What? The guy's 61. He's dating a 19-year-old. He's a fucking
True.
weird.
Who is?
True.
The singer from
Anthony
Red
Kiedis.
Hot Chili Peppers is
Really?
dating like a
He's
fucking
in his late
19-year-old.
50s, and his girlfriend.
No, he's
is,
61.
I thought it was late 50s.
61 dating a
61 too, yeah.
19-year-old.
Girlfriend is 19.
Yeah. What are you going to talk about? You're not even going to watch the same shows. Like, stop it, freak.
I have coworkers at work that are in their like mid to late 20s, and I have a hard time talking to them. So yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
and I'm 42.
Exactly. the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I just wrote a spooky boy punk with some kind of black metal guitar work. Vocals lead me to believe this band is either from the UK or really wants to be. Usually not my bag, but this is actually pretty tight for what it is. I gave it a 6.5. It's like it was good and entertaining. I think the drummer could benefit from learning a different tempo. But since it's just a demo and it's a really quick release, it's not bad. I liked it. And I normally I don't really like the spooky boy gothic shit, but this was actually pretty entertaining for it.
Like I said, it wasn't bad. I just don't like the low production value.
Yeah.
That was like, I think that was the thing that killed it for me.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. I wrote, it took me about 15 seconds to be like, yep, he nailed it. This is what Drowse should have ended up as. Like the last thing we ever did was an LP, and the last song on that record is like a post-punk feel song.
Gotcha.
Like these songs, but better production value. So I was like, that's some shit we could have done. This straight up might be in my rotation forever. Don't get me wrong, some songs hit better than others, but I still thought it was great. One downside of listening to it on YouTube, I wish there was an easier way to see the track listing, because I was driving while listening to it, so I can't like fuck around too much. And I thought it was just enough post without losing the punk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I gave it a 9.
I normally don't like
That's cool.
the goth punk type stuff, but this was actually like
That shit rings my bell.
aggressive enough
sometimes.
to really kind of catch my ear. So yeah, it was decent. It was a good record.
It was honestly, it was enjoyable, but it just like, I wasn't thoroughly I wasn't like, oh shit, my socks got knocked off.
To your point, I'm curious what later stuff would sound like.
Yeah, hopefully they have later
I
stuff.
might have to check it out.
Hopefully they have later stuff. That's some of the bummer shit. Is like you find out, like, oh, this is really good. I want to hear more stuff. And you're like, there is no more
They
stuff.
broke up the
Fuck.
next day.
Yeah, they drove the van off a bridge.
Yeah. They only released one demo in 2009, and then they drove into the fucking sun. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ. God.
Is it they're ever gonna make?
Right? Gone but not forgotten. Mike brought us Barrage, the self-titled album from 2023. I wrote it.
Is that the French band?
It is the French.
It
band.
is. I wrote some pretty gnarly punk rock with kind of borderline butt rock riffs that surprisingly fit, but also really work. Some pretty boss guitar solos throughout, and the drum sound on this is pretty gnarly too.
Recording wise, I'm sorry. I didn't
Go ahead,
interrupt.
go for it.
No. Please finish.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all I really had to say. Is 7.5 out of 10. I liked it a lot. It's nothing new. It's nothing like genre breaking, but it's just a good, entertaining album.
Our reviews are almost the same.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nothing that's gonna blow your like the kind of like butt rocky like
Nothing
guitarists were
rock.
kind of cool.
I said it's the coolest thing the French have done since the Fry. I started listening to this at 5:45 in the morning when I woke up, and it still got through to me.
Yeah,
Great production. I don't even mind the occasional wanky solo, and it actually has dynamics too. And
Yeah.
they even snuck in some pinches and dive bombs. Not
True.
all songs sound like the previous. It's like punk high test. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
nice. Did you listen to that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The French band.
What'd you think?
I thought it kind of sounded like a derivative of Tragedy,
True.
and also His Hero's Gone,
True.
and From Ashes Rise.
Yeah.
And Tragedy is pretty much His Hero's Gone minus
Yeah,
a couple
right.
people. So it wasn't bad. The recording was good, but it didn't. I was just like, yeah, I'll just go listen to that From Ashes Rise record, or I'll listen to that
Yeah.
fucking His Hero's Gone
What
record.
they call big room crust. It is.
But honestly, like I played with Tragedy and His Hero and From Ashes Rise. They fucking slayed.
Oh yeah.
I heard it before.
Great live
course they
bands.
did.
I heard it before. That's what I'm saying.
You could-
That's all I'm saying. It's not bad, but I heard
You've
it before. Yeah.
You could overlook the armpit smell and the ball sack smell for that shit.
You're not lying. Those shows smell real bad.
Oh yeah.
Not a white shirt to be found.
I booked a
No,
couple.
no,
Yeah,
there are,
brutal.
but they're not clean white shirts.
You're not going to see people wearing shoes, but yeah, it's pretty
Armpits.
sweet.
Big
Like
pit
so.
stains.
Yeah.
This was white before.
Yeah. So it wasn't bad. It was reminiscent of things that like inspired me from being in like hardcore bands and shit before, but it wasn't reinventing the wheel. It wasn't something that was like inspiring. It's just like, no, I heard this before. Thanks.
You want to move on?
But so but the butt rock thing I didn't get. Like, if you want to consider butt rock, like, oh, I heard that before. Yes, I agree with your statement, but I didn't get butt rock.
More like
from it.
like a straight up rock and roll type of riff to it sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what that kind of shit is in general anyway. So, like,
Fair.
Like, go fuck yourself. I mean, not you.
Good lord.
Not you.
What did I do, mister?
Good lord, guy. I'm just a little fella.
You are not a small man.
Valid point. Valid point. God, now he's insulting.
That being said, if I was that angry, I would still say go fuck yourself, but I'm not angry at you.
Can't get anything.
Don't worry, I probably deserve it eventually anyway.
Can't get anything past this guy.
So do I. I 100% deserve it. I'm a fucking. I'm a thing. Anyway,
Let's
the go fuck yourself wasn't directed at you, but it was just like
It's all in good fun.
I don't. I see what you're saying with the butt rock thing because like the riffs are that generic, and that's where I think you were going. You both were going with that.
Go fuck the royal yourselves. Not yours.
The royal we.
Yes. Let's go. Let's move on to Fissure.
Ooh, Fissure. The album is called Soledad.
Soledad. I'll start.
Go ahead.
Song called Scorpion Bowl Cut. Interesting.
Fuck yeah.
Crazy bass sound, moves fast and slows down well. I'd have to see this band live to get the full opinion, but I thought it was really, really good. Solid 7.5 out of 10.
Soledad by the band Fissure. The perfect blend of hardcore and grind with a tiny dash of weird to keep you on your toes. Perfect music for tossing car batteries into the ocean. Record is cooler than Fonzie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. 9 out of 10. I really, really liked it. It was nothing new or nothing groundbreaking, but it was just a great listen for that genre. Just fast, heavy, hardcore punk, and I enjoyed it very much. Hopefully they have other stuff because I'm going to keep an eye and ear out for it. Did you listen to that one?
Do you want me to say anything?
If you want to.
At this point, I'm surprised you didn't turn off my microphone.
Yeah. That's why we brought you here.
This is what opinions are.
No, honestly, I thought it was really solid. It did remind me a lot of. We spoke earlier about the band I was in previously, Sound of Failure, and Distress Signal. It reminded me a lot of that because it was all succinct songs, but it combined a lot of like that brutality of hardcore, of the punk energy, and like a little bit of slower breakdown. So like, I actually really appreciated what they were doing with that.
Yeah.
That actually, like when I did that, when I heard that, I'm like, this is what we were doing. So it rung home to me. So I'll give that a pretty high mark because it was very similar to what we were doing in a different fucking time frame, in a different fucking place. So I'm glad someone else was able to like kind of reel that in and do the same kind of energy that we did for that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Look, I wasn't shit talking too hard.
No.
Yeah. When we bring guests in, we like to ask them for homework assignments for the next episode we record. The only caveat we give is don't fluff up bands you know. Bring us something that you've just stumbled across casually that you're like, wow, this is what's blowing my skirt up. Year of release does not matter. Genre does not matter.
Okay.
Everything else, just go for it. Ron, what have you been jamming lately, dude?
Bob, go first.
Even if it's something of the
Bob, go first.
Yeah.
So OKTAS has a show on July 24th with Mizmor and Amarok. And they just dropped their new record that just came out. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's on like Brooklyn Vegan. You can listen to it all the way through. I listened to the other day. It's good. It's like one of those long, like 20-minute long song, like Doom, records, which it's cool. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty rad. I think it's worth checking out. And,
what's the band name?
that?
Amarok, like Amarok.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, and Mizmor.
Mizmor's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put out a
July
record,
24th. Johnny Brenda's Philadelphia.
Man,
Yeah.
I love that venue.
It's a great spot. They do great sound. I used to work there before I worked at Yards. It was a good spot.
What's the Amarok record called again?
I have to look it up.
Or I'll just find it. It's the newest
Yeah,
one?
it's the newest one. They just like dropped it a bit on fucking Brooklyn Vegan. Yeah, man, it's good shit. It's fucking rad. I think, give it a listen. How many records do you guys usually like look for us off?
Doesn't matter. 1, 2.
Okay.
If you got
Look at
one
them.
more, we'll take it.
But I don't know. Does Driltusk have a record out? Because if
Driltusk?
if they
think
don't,
so, not yet.
if they don't, that's a band you need to check out. Driltusk.
I mean, one of my favorite records that came out this year, Dödsrit.
What's
It's
that?
been fucking
How do you
hot as
spell
shit. DODSRIT. Dödsrit. I don't know how to say the fucking name. It's like Nocturnal Will.
It's probably close. Nocturnal Will. Huh?
Yeah, it's good one. It's got like a lot of blackened elements, but a lot of like melodic death metal elements and shit in it. It's fucking just a ripper. It just
Man, Will,
starts and goes.
Will needs to fix his sleep schedule.
I've also been listening to a lot of this band.
Precisely.
I've also been listening to a ton of this band Konvent out of like the Netherlands. It's like Konvent with a K. Konvent.
Definitely.
I think they're like, I think it's like mostly women that are in it and everything. It's just like heavy as fuck. Just like brutal, slow, like fucking doom metal. It's fucking nice shit. Love that. What was it? What did I just have? Oh. Someone else listening on the way here is like Tuner. Oh, what the fuck are they called? This fucking band. Fucking
we got 3.
black
That's
metal
good.
names. Tamarum. Tomarum? I don't know how to say their name. I think they're from like Philly, or not from Philly, they're from fucking the United States. They do some good stuff. They got like those like, what's his name? That artist, like Lewandowski or some shit. Like that Beksinski, that like the guy who makes like all the like epic album covers and shit. He did like, one of those. And it's like, yeah, if you got one of those guys like painting your fucking record, I'm gonna like probably listen to it.
How do you spell Tama what?
It's Tomarum, Tomarum, Tomarum.
Okay. So it's phonetic.
Yeah, it could be completely pronounced differently, but yeah.
What do you got for
Good
us
shit
this
out there.
week? Dental.
Did Ron go?
No,
No? It's just Ron doesn't like music?
He gave us
Not really.
Drill Tusk.
No. Okay. What I got for you?
yeah.
is-
I don't know if they have a record, but like, dude, they just do like. It's a really interesting band. They practice next door to us.
Good dudes.
They're fucking rad dudes, and they just have a really Disappearances and like brutal hardcore band. Do actually former Sound of Failure guy.
Nice.
Yeah, Disappearances is definitely something to check out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very.
Excuse me.
I'm sure you've picked up on this. I'm very neurotic and kind of like. I like what I like.
What's the other? Our boys Darren and Keith and
Oh yeah, Mountain Shadow.
Yeah.
Mountain Shadow.
Pennsylvania
Yeah, you
Mountain
want some
Shadow.
ambient crazy shit?
good
Okay,
stuff.
Yeah.
We got 7 assignments
I
now.
love
Yeah.
it being crazy shit.
Music.
And they're like wonderful people on top
Good
of
dudes.
making wonderful music.
Good dudes.
Yeah, I've known
Yeah.
those dudes longer. I've known Bob, but I've known Bob longer than I haven't known Bob.
This is
Sweet guys. They make good music.
Mountain
Yeah.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow. What have I got for you? Tommy, why don't you go first, buddy? What do you got for me this week?
All right, let me see.
I do like the fact that you guys give each other assignments too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So much music out there.
And
And comedy.
it's funny because
Oh, I'm better at that than music actually.
well, if you got some like comedy you've been jamming lately, like we're all open for that too.
No, I'm just good at making shitty jokes.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I'm not like
All my jokes are shitty.
I noticed.
I don't know if
Sorry.
well, no.
I'm also real
No,
witty.
I open that door. You simply walk through it. No, hey, no. You want me to go first time, or you got it?
Yeah, go first.
Okay.
Yeah, don't fuck this one up.
I'm telling you. This is well, I'll start with the music first. Is a brutal death metal band called Insect Inside,
Okay.
and the album is called
Insecticide or insect inside?
Insect Inside. Yes, I had
Okay.
to think about it too.
Sure, just checking.
The album is called Into Impending Apotheosis.
Do they work for a
Love it.
fucking pest control company? Like
That's just the fucking genre they had.
No, it's fine. No,
weird,
that's
like
good.
$7 words. in it. Do you need to spell apotheosis?
Is it APEOTHUS?
Apotheosis.
What? Start over.
There's too many vowels in there.
Apotheosis.
Stupid. That word's that.
Yo, spell onomatopoeia now.
not
Do
a real
it. Do it.
word.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
ONO.
You're not gonna do it. Doesn't matter.
MONA.
He doesn't even give a shit. He's not even
EIA.
right now.
I super don't.
Jump down with onomatopoeias. Dude.
Could not care.
Could you define
Yeah,
onomatopoeia?
you know what you could have done? You just said thwap.
Can you define onomatopoeia?
It's a word that's a sound.
Yeah.
Like pop.
Bang. Yeah.
No, I knew you guys weren't dummies. I knew
Yeah.
you knew what it fucking meant. I just figured I'd throw it at you and just be a dick.
Boom. Yeah, I'll just wait.
That's the album I got for you, and the special I got for you is just dropped recently by a New York comedian named Raanan Hershberg. Raanan is Raanan. Hershberg is
Spelled wrong.
Didn't see this coming.
RE. Jesus Christ. HERSCHBERG is his last name, and the special is called Brave. It's available on YouTube for free.
Nice.
What do you got for me, Tommy?
You've been really rolling your R's today.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm fancy like that.
Yeah. You did that earlier with my name. It was
Yeah,
weird.
dude. Ron.
That was like a couple hours ago.
Ronald.
Should I go?
Yeah, dude. Go nuts.
Well, for comedy, I'm going to give you a show.
Oof.
It's a YouTube show from a comedian that you love.
Okay.
We love, actually. Sam Tallent.
Oh.
The show is called Wide World. It's a travel show that he made when he has 2 seasons of it now, but I'm assigning you the first one.
I thought that was just a podcast. My
No,
bad.
it's a 3-episode show of when he went to Japan with his crew. They're 20 minutes apiece, so if you get past the first one, if you get through the first one, you're like, not for me, fine.
Yeah.
But there's only 3 episodes. Super easy to get through, hilarious.
Well, 3 20-minute episodes is an hour.
Is an
It's
hour.
pretty much a special anyway.
so that's my
make it happen.
that's my comedy
I can,
assignment.
what do you got for me musically?
Musically, I have a straight up and down grind record that you've probably heard, but
Fair
I think
enough.
the listeners should hear it too, and that's
Okay.
the band called Triac.
Oh,
Okay.
The album is Always Meant to Hurt You.
I don't.
That's the name of the record.
Yes.
Always meant to hurt you.
Yep.
All right.
I know we kind of get away from
Like it.
That's a great, it's a great
friends,
record.
no
yeah.
friends bands.
Yeah.
I know multiple dudes in this band.
Do you know them? Like, do you talk to
Yeah.
them?
It's been a couple years, but yes,
So you don't talk to them.
it's been like 3 or 4 years.
Or do they
so you're
not
not
talk to
friends.
you?
I'm just saying, I don't know if I can be objective.
You're associated with them, sort of. You don't know them.
Well, they used to use the same practice spot we did.
That doesn't mean you know them.
I saw them a lot.
I practiced downstairs. I
Yeah.
practiced.
Just throwing this out there. So I played baseball growing up
yeah.
and all through high school.
Quit bragging.
You're gonna see where this goes.
right.
So we were playing this.
His shapely legs.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
I was talking about him.
Aw.
Yeah, my calves are pretty dope.
Well, you're a
No,
drummer.
But
Allegedly.
I hit this ball. It was a triple. It was like to like right center field. I hit it.
Brag again.
Jesus Christ, he's flexing on us like a motherfucker over here.
Can I finish my fucking story?
Go ahead, Roger Clemens. Go ahead, MVP.
Roger Clemens was a pitcher, by the way. He didn't bat for shit.
Dumbass.
All right, Jock.
I'm a big baseball nerd. Fuck you. Anyway, it was 20 feet to the right. If it was 20 feet to the left, it would have been over the fence.
Yeah.
And dude caught it, and it was just like, yeah, it would hit the 20 feet to the left, would have home run it. And the bench coach was just like, yeah, if your grandmother had balls, she'd be your grandfather.
Damn. I think my grandmother might have had balls.
This is explaining a lot more.
You should have seen her, dude. Woo!
Hey, man, I ain't
Shout
judging.
out to Maggie McGonagall. Jesus Christ.
McGonagall?
Oh,
Yeah, that's my last name. Sorry.
damn.
You're a Mick,
ass.
not a Mac.
I'm a Mick. Just strictly MC.
I'm a
Jesus
Mac.
Christ. Oy. She was a tough looking woman. Speaking of Roger Clemens, if you're a Simpsons fan, in Homer at Bat,
Yes.
how did Roger Clemens miss the game?
Oh, fuck. Ken Griffey Jr. had a brain like fucking
Yep.
like
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, he had
I was just-
gigantism.
Ozzie Smith got trapped in a parallel dimension.
Yep.
Roger Clemens. He was the one who was moving the washers out of the
No,
person's
Jose
house.
Canseco.
Yeah, it was
Canseco.
yeah.
Damn it. Was it because he had sideburns?
No,
He couldn't shave them? That was Mattingly, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Mac.
Damn it. I'm narrowing it down.
Keep tripping.
You're almost
closer.
there.
Getting closer. Fuck, dude.
I'll narrow it down. Steve Sachs was framed with every single crime that happened in New York.
Yeah,
by Wiggum.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
What a fucking episode, too.
Daryl
So good.
Strawberry actually made the game.
Of course. Yeah.
So you're a baseball fucking nerd, too, though.
No, I'm a Simpsons nerd.
So you just know this about baseball for
And,
this.
and Mike Scioscia worked for actually worked at the power plant and got radiation poisoning.
Oh, God. That's right.
So Matt,
Tommy Lasorda had a great quote about Mike Scioscia. He's like Mike Scioscia could race his pregnant wife in a race, and he would still finish third.
that's pretty awesome.
Sorry, I'm a big baseball nerd, so I
No,
remember.
fair
shit like
enough. I'm the son of a baseball nerd, so yeah. Come on, Roger Clemens, dude.
Drawn
Come on.
blank. Fuck. I don't know.
He was hypnotized into believing he was a chicken.
That's right. Damn it. It's a total classic episode. Oh, my God.
Sure, Skip. Before we wrap up, do you guys got anything coming up you want to talk about this
Yes.
Plug that show.
Man, I
comes
mean, we
out
got a
Wednesday
show
the 10th.
coming up, like July.
2 weeks from
24th.
today.
Yeah,
Yes.
3.5.
02.
going up to July 24th.
Yeah, it's like 3.
Yes.
It's almost a month.
Today is the 10th.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We're going by that time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. It's all good.
Got it.
Yes,
Yes.
it's that date.
So
July
is now.
24th.
all right.
Johnny Brenda's.
Hot and fast. Johnny Brenda's, Mizmar, Amarok, Octas opening up. It's going to be a great time. You guys come out, have some fun, get some drunk, listen to some long ass droning doom. It's going to be brutal as shit. So that's what we got.
Where can people find you on socials and stuff like that?
We're on Instagram pretty regularly. We got also our Bandcamp with all of our music there available, and we're on Spotify as well. And yeah, come listen.
Instagram at Oktasband, right?
Yes, exactly right.
OKTASBAND.
Yes.
We got stuff on our Bandcamp that's for sales, for our shirts and shit and everything.
Oh,
we got some
sick.
cool designs and stuff. Like, come check them out. Come support our shit.
Buy a thing.
Yeah. Bob,
Love it.
Ron, thanks for joining us.
Dude,
Thank
our
you.
pleasure, man.
You're
Thanks so
welcome.
much for
Honestly,
having us.
thank you for having us. It's been
Yeah.
You're
It's
welcome
been
back.
great.
been a pleasure.
You're welcome back whenever.
Legitimately.
Man, we'll come
Yeah,
back.
If you want to come down for a Patreon listening episode of the Is It Euro Bands, you're more than fucking welcome.
Let's fucking do it, man.
As soon as we
Yeah.
figure out what next time the one's coming up, we'll let you guys know what's up.
I will say next
Love it.
time we come down though, we
Yeah.
need to bring Carl and Agnes so you guys
Yeah.
really
The
get
whole
the
thing.
fucking real thing.
I do
Because
have
it's
6
going.
channels.
It is going.
Yeah.
It will be. This is fun. Bob and I go back so fucking deep.
Really, you never mentioned
like,
that.
Like we. Yeah, I know. Wow. All right.
I was gonna.
Guys,
now it's
guys are getting thrown down the driveway in like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Just watch him.
but
He'll stumble.
the amount of like just banter and bullshit
Yeah.
we have to like, and how you guys roll.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Like
That's-
honestly,
yeah,
I
blast, man.
really appreciate
Yeah.
how you guys work together and how you just gave us shit and we just gave
Yeah.
it back and you took it.
It's fun.
It's all about
awesome.
it's all about the hangout. That's
Yeah,
what it's all
that's
about.
what it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fun to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
It really is.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
fun to be silly geese every once in a while.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You can find us on anything at IRRANDILL. That's on Instagram, Patreon. We will see you next week. Thank you for listening. Thanks to Octas for coming down and hanging out with us. Enjoy yourselves. Tommy, hit that intro music.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can say. Oh yeah, yeah. I miss you every single day. Why must my life be feel so long? I love more than I can say. Thank you.